Hello, everyone. I'm on Bert first. I'd like to say a big thank you to Chip for saying my name correctly the stream yesterday. That's pretty rare for me. I'm on Bert. I forgot your name now, but I'm assuming. Okay, I'm grateful, I guess, for saying it correctly. Okay, thank you for saying that, I guess. I don't always get it right. Hey, Pixie is here. Nice to see you, Pixie, here. Martin is here. Amazing. Draculum. Salgan. Dandelion Gum. Hello. And B12 Babe. And Ben. Hello, Ben. So, give me a second. Let's try and moderate as little as possible today. Just get a lot, because I noticed one thing when we stop people, a lot of people, it also, the algorithms doesn't give us more people. So, hi, you want to try have a conversation with me?
About what?
Just animals. Yeah, I'm live on YouTube. That was my first question. If you're okay with being live. No? Okay, that's okay. Have a good one. How come I'm not a mod? Hey Pixie, I should make you a mod. You're right. Maybe let me make you a mod now. But Pixie. As little moderating as possible, Pixie. We're gonna try. The sun might be in our eyes. I hope not. No, it's good. It's good to have you a moderator, Pixie. I trust you. I trust you. They put out the Christmas tree here. You see it? I think I'm gonna start wearing my Christmas hat from now on, because the Christmas village is right here. So, might as well. Might as well. I don't think I could be a mod. I would time out too many trolls than lime gum. Yeah, we gotta not time them out because they help the algorithm. You know, they help out. You guys want to try a social experiment? There's a lot of people today on the street. It's very warm, by the way. It's like 12 degrees. I'm not even wearing gloves. Like, it's spring weather. It's insane. Bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. Can you hear the music? It looks like a real tree. It is a tree, yeah, it's a real tree. It's a giant real tree, yeah. With some lights. Hi.
What's your experiment?
I just ask you some questions, get you to think a little bit. Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Sure.
Don't worry about it. We're not here to judge. What's your name? You want to come a little bit?
Yeah.
What's your name, Kristen?
Kristen.
I'm Chip. Nice to meet
Nice
you.
to meet you, Chip.
Where are you from, Kristen?
Atlanta, Georgia.
Atlanta, Georgia.
Mhm.
Oh, love it, love it. I've been to Atlanta. It's one of those really nice cities. It's,
Yeah.
I've only passed through it, but I thought it's nice. My sister lives in North Carolina, so I flew
Beautiful.
into Atlanta and then we drove from Atlanta to, which looks on the map like, oh, it's right there, but it's 4 hours of driving.
Yes.
Jesus Christ, it's
But
insane.
through the mountains, it's pretty.
Yeah, it was pretty. I kind of slept halfway through, so but what I saw was pretty. So I want to ask you, I'm an animal rights activist. I try to speak on behalf of animals. How do you feel about animals?
I love animals.
You love animals. Do you think animals should be treated like objects, or do you think they should be treated like the subjects that they are?
I think they should be treated as the subjects as they are.
Yeah, because they have a subjective experience of the world like we do, right? They experience life and everything with emotions and everything. Do you think that when we farm them, when we force them into slaughterhouses for our products, for our milk, cheese, eggs, meat, everything, leather even, right? Like not just food, but also cosmetics, clothing and stuff. Do you think we're essentially treating them like objects when we're doing this to them?
In a way, but also I believe that God put animals here on earth to feed us, to provide for us. So
Why do you believe that? It doesn't say that in the Bible.
I feel like they, in the biblical times, used animals as burnt offerings, and so they were getting nothing out of it except for offering the sacrifice to God. So at least we're getting use out of them.
Yeah, but they
of
were
what
seeing
God-
it as some form of necessity, right? When they were offering sacrifices for the god, they were doing it because they thought that was the only way to get crops, right, to work. Because that was the whole thing. That was the sacrifice for, oh, our crops aren't working this year. We might as well kill some animals, and God will be happy, and they will make our crops grow, right? So, in a sense, they were doing it thinking that it's necessary. And throughout times after Jesus and everybody, right, they started eating animals more and more prevalent. And in the 20th century, it's insane how much we exploit animals today. But we do all of this. It was done in the past out of necessity, but today there's no more necessity. We can be healthy on a plant-based diet. So how can we justify their exploitation, abuse, and slaughter?
That's a good question. I don't know. I mean, I believe the way that we do farm animals and process animals is inhumane. A lot of my friends and I find local places to go where animals live good lives and then are used.
Why do you
passed
care about them
along.
having a good life?
I don't know, because they don't deserve to be tormented, but
Do they
we
deserve
all
to be
die.
killed for an optional product? We all die. We don't all get killed, huh? There's a difference there. Do they deserve to be killed for an optional product?
These are good questions.
Right? Because like if they don't deserve to be mistreated, surely they also don't deserve to be killed. Do you deserve to be killed?
I mean, no.
What if my religion
Because
said that it's okay?
Jesus has saved me, so I mean, I'm okay to die at any point, but
But you wouldn't condone killing, right?
no.
It's a different thing, right? So when we buy animal products,
But also,
we
I
demand
don't
their
think that
killing.
animals have souls as humans do.
I don't think humans have souls also, and there's no way
Oh.
for us to actually measure the souls or anything like that, right? But what we know so far is that you're sentient, you have a subjective experience of the world, and what you call a soul is essentially that, right? Is the subjective experience that you have. The thoughts, the emotions, and everything coming with it. Animals have that also. So if you think that your soul is God-given or whatever, but you describe it as this experience of the world, the memories, the emotions, the thoughts, animals have that also, so then they should also logically have a soul.
Yeah, I don't know. I use leather products. I eat meat. I have a heavy protein diet, and I work for Honey Baked Ham, which my salary is paid by ham and turkey. So I survive by it, you know?
Yeah.
I get where you're coming from, but
Would you do it if it were dogs instead of all these other animals?
I don't know. I mean, I've eaten guinea pig in Peru. So
So you wouldn't have a problem with the exploitation, abuse, and slaughter of dogs for optional products?
I mean, I don't think, no.
No.
And I've always wondered that. Why are horses different? Why are dogs different? Why are cats different? But
Okay.
I don't
Would you
know.
have a problem with the exploitation, abuse, and slaughter of humans for optional products?
Yeah, unfortunately, it's happening every day.
But would you have a problem with it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you wouldn't pay for that, right?
No.
But when it comes to animals, the other animals, you're okay with paying for it, supporting it. What's the difference between them? We're all animals.
I don't know.
You don't know the difference. Do you think that then you should stop exploiting
Yeah,
animals?
we gotta. I'm so sorry. Thank you for this time.
me
It
give you
gives
a
me a
card
lot
before
of
you go,
thoughts
okay?
to think of, but we gotta run.
There's a documentary
We
here,
got a flight
Dominion.
today.
Do you think you can watch that?
Yeah.
And
Thank
until you watch it, do you think you can choose to not be violent to to any animals?
I'll do my best.
Okay, do it for them, not for me, okay?
Thank you.
It's for them. Have a good one. It was rational until she brought up God, huh? But I thought that question, why do you think that, was a really good one? Yeah. You just scared her? It's okay. Bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. Da, 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 da. She based her entire life around the exploitation of animals. Yeah, that was really sad, huh? She worked for a company, she supported all of this, she thought it was okay. Yeah. I watched the video and haven't eaten meat since. That's amazing. That's pretty good. Consider dairy products, because the reason why you watched that video, are you talking about the 3-minute video? OU 812 Jilcy? Hey, you want to have a conversation? Have a good one. Hey, Jennifer Rooney. Hello from Canada. Subscribe and hitting the heart button 100 times for you. Thank you so much. You can only hit it once. You don't need to. If you're enjoying the conversation, and I like what Sky said, if you're enjoying the chat also, just hit that like. You don't have to like me. You just have to like the conversation and kind of the video of what we're doing here, right? And when you hit that like, you know, the whole algorithm is going to tell everybody, hey, look, this person liked this. Go and like it. We'll see. Whatever happens, we'll be doing this. The thing about it is, we'll be doing this, or at least I'll be doing this probably my whole life, whether it's every day as I do it now or rare. Essentially what she said, I did ask myself this before. Why do we only enslave some people? So now I enslave people of all colors. Oh my God, Renee, that's so good. Thank you, Renee, for the super chat, and that is amazing. You're right. That's essentially what she was saying. Oh, look at that, somebody making a shitty joke. Peter, people eating tasty animals. Ah ha ha, I have not heard that one before. Oh my God. Christopher must be a child or something. It is a bit windy though. What's this? We're doing a social experiment. We're in Amsterdam. We're trying to have conversations with people on the street. We're trying to get them to think a little bit. We're talking about morality. We're talking about ethics. We're talking about how we treat animals. I'm in Amsterdam. Where is everybody from, by the way? Can you type it in the chat where you're from? That's pretty cool. I haven't seen, like, I don't know where everybody's from, so it would be cool to see some different locations. Hey, Jason. UK, nice. Marissa, you hear the music, huh? Bristol, UK, also Pixie, nice. Alaska, Jason, you're from Alaska, that's cool. Arizona, that's also really cool. France, London, Israel, love it. North Carolina, nice. Bristol, Madrid, Toronto. Fuck yeah, a lot of cool places, huh? Poland. Austria. Get over here, get to the chopper. They're trying to take my tortillas. Yeah, I won't let them take him. Guten Tag. Ich bin Arnold Schwarzenegger. Yeah. Global reach, way to go. Yeah, Lenny Bruce. You guys want to have a conversation? Okay. Have a good one. You gotta speak like this. You gotta talk like this, otherwise people will not take you seriously. If you don't speak like Arnold Schwarzenegger. You guys want to have a conversation with Arnold? Hey, buddy. God, when a golden retriever walks on by, I just want to hug them. Just want to drop down and hug them and just rough around with them. I have anxiety, help me. Jamie Davis, I'm sorry you have anxiety. I think a really good way to deal with anxiety is to go to therapy if you have anxiety disorder. If you just have anxiety, then, you know, everybody has anxiety. It's at the end of the day, it's just an emotion. That's what you got to remember. And let it go through you. Don't fight it. Just let it go through you. Breathe in, breathe out. And just remember it's only an emotion. It cannot actually hurt you. That was Australia, not Austria. No. We have a person from Austria. Renee's from Austria. Austria! I jinxed it. I thought there were a lot of people on the street. There's not that many people on the street anymore. Have you ever tried ayahuasca? I have not, no. No, I did the mushrooms, but not ayahuasca, no. You guys want to have a conversation? Chips from Austrians naturally sound like that when speaking English, lol. Yeah, I know. My former manager was from Austria, and I remember when he would speak sometimes I would hear like, I would feel like I was speaking to Arnold. Arnold, yeah. Guten Tag. Why don't mods immediately ban the swastika PFPs. Are there swastika? Oh my God, there's a swastika PFP. Milad, what the hell are you? Yeah, you can easily ban somebody who has a swastika PFP, please. Please ban somebody who's. Thank you. Yeah, that's pretty bad. We don't like Nazis. We don't like Nazis. If you're a Nazi, you can sit and listen, but that's all you can do. That's fine.
Meldingen heeft over iemand. Oh ja, en wat ik van weet.
Reported. That's good. Do you really care about animals, or do you just want to be right? Why would I? I mean, first of all, I'm not right. I'm just speaking to people, trying to get them to not oppress animals anymore. I don't think there's any discussion where it's me versus them or right versus wrong. How do you define a Nazi? Somebody who supports the political movement of Nazism, neo-Nazis, all that stuff. Somebody who's also a fascist, right? What does the sign say? My sign says I'm doing a social experiment, come talk to me. I have 3 signs that are displayed. One is in that direction, one is in this direction, and the one I'm holding it right now. We care about the animals, says Mr. South London. Yeah, exactly. It's so insane to me that nowadays there's people who are coming who have a PFP with a swastika. That's like what the heck's happening? What's going on with the world that some people think it's okay to support Nazis? Yeah, but I can hold a sign. It's just that it's mirrored because YouTube mirrors everything. You guys want to have a conversation? So funny. She was walking by with probably the flesh of a dead animal and like. People need to be treated better. People need to be treated better. I agree with you on that one. We need to treat each other better. We need to be able to have conversations. But I think when you're a Nazi, it's kind of difficult to have conversations with you. I think it's a little bit different, right? Because I'm pretty sure you're aware of what you're supporting when you're in that position. And while I do agree that we need understanding and all this kind of stuff, we need to have conversations, we need to get people to understand. Some people are just horrible. They're just like they're just supremacists by definition of any type of thing, right? Like it's not even that they grew up being a supreme. Like I can understand that some people maybe grew up in a position, they never thought about it. Their morality is kind of like they just accepted it because they grew up in that position. Everybody around them does it, so they're like, I don't know. But I don't think that's the situation for being a Nazi. Nobody grew up in that position, or if they did, You guys want to have a conversation? You can challenge it, but yeah. It's 4 a.m. where I'm at, trying to wake. Nice. 4 a.m. That must be a difficult wake-up time, huh? Want to try? Have a conversation? Hey, Juliet, love you, best guy. Thank you, Juliet. Hey, Scam Chan. Haven't seen you in a while. Divided by cultures, united in animal rights. Yeah. Someone says you will be replaced. It's fine. We all will be replaced, right? It's not the point. While I'm alive, I still have an experience of the world, and I'm still gonna be fighting for animals. God gave the beast of the land for man to have dominion over. Yeah, dominion doesn't mean you get to do whatever you want to them. Dominion just means you also have dominion over your children. You get to take care of them. It doesn't mean you choose to exploit and slaughter them because you want to. Dominion does not mean I have the right to do whatever I want to you. It means I need to take care of you. What are you protesting? I'm not protesting. I'm holding a sign. I'm trying to have conversations with people regarding animal rights. There's a whole Christmas village here. Let's see how it goes. If not, we'll move away and we'll go in front of the Christmas village. Maybe that would be a better location, although it's pretty not loud. You guys want to have a conversation?
Do you speak English?
Yeah, English.
Amazing.
Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay. You want to come a little bit here, start your interview? Nice. What are your names?
Holly.
Sam.
Holly and Sam. Nice to meet you. I'm Chip.
Hello, Chip.
Where are you guys from?
We're from UK.
UK? Where in the UK?
Just out of London, Aylesbury, Buckinghamshire. Have you ever been to the UK?
I've been to London. I've been to a couple of places. I don't remember all the names. They all sound kind of similar.
Yeah,
the names,
yeah.
but,
All down the south.
But now outside London.
from the south. I have a friend who lives there. That's kind of cool.
Nice.
Cool area. And their accent is always so. It feels like it's the cleanest British accent, the one in the south.
Well, yeah, it's funny. I always say I speak the Queen's English because Buckingham Palace is 20 minutes down the road from where I live.
Ah, okay.
I don't speak the Queen's English
Ah, okay.
by any means. But
Is that the standard of how to speak
that's
English?
what we say is
That's
the,
what we say. Okay.
well, more posh, I think, than me, but, you know, something like that.
It does sound good when you say it, when you speak it. It sounds good. It sounds good.
Yeah, wait till you speak to some Northerners. What are you doing today?
Yeah, so I'm here to speak about animals. I'm an animal rights activist.
We are massive animal lovers.
Yeah.
We have our dog. He is our
Well-
world's
Well, what's his name or her name?
zero.
Zero? Him?
Zero.
Yeah.
I love
He's
it.
a little
I love
black cockapoo.
it. A black cock. I
Yeah.
don't know what that's like.
I'll show
Do you
you.
have a photo?
That
Oh my God, that's so he's so cute.
he is the most beautiful animal in the entire world.
I love it.
So
I
yeah,
love
that is Zero.
I love it. So how do you feel about Zero? Do you think Zero has a personality?
One-
Do you
oh,
think
yeah.
Or you
Yeah,
see
yeah.
the same as other dogs?
No.
different, right?
He's extremely unique. We think that he thinks he's a person, not a dog.
Yeah.
You know, how he sits on the sofa is he'll sit like we do with his arm up on the sofa and he'll just watch
I love
TV.
it.
You know,
Yeah.
the whole animal activist world is incredibly important.
Is it safe to say that Zero is an individual who has emotions, who
Yeah.
experiences life?
100%.
Yeah. Would it be okay if somebody were to be exploiting Zero?
Absolutely not.
What if in a parallel universe Zero wasn't part of your family? Would it be okay if somebody exploited Zero, like if they brought them into existence only to use them?
Never.
No. But do you think that for example, when we farm other animals like cows, chickens, and pigs, we do exactly that we
Yeah.
bring them into existence
Yeah.
to use
Yeah.
their body and then
Yeah.
to kill them?
Yeah.
Do you think that's fair to them?
No.
It's not, right? And I agree with you. It's not. That's why I'm here to speak up, because when it comes to cats and dogs, most people agree. We need to we need to respect their rights. We need to respect their body
100%.
autonomy.
100%.
But when it comes to these other animals, we turn around, we go to a supermarket, we go to a restaurant, and then we pay for the body autonomy, their rights, everything to be violated. How do you guys feel about this?
The way that we do it is, I hate it. It's horrible. It's sad. It's upsetting.
Yeah.
I believe in the whole, food chain that exists in the world.
What does that mean?
So you have animals that eat meat, you have animals that eat vegetables,
Yeah.
etc. So I believe in this food chain because you need this food chain for literally the world to go around.
In an
But
ecosystem.
in an ecosystem.
Yeah.
But I don't necessarily agree with how we do it in the mass farming. And, the UK is actually really hot on animal welfare as much as you can do it.
Yeah.
So we pioneered in getting rid of battery farms for hens and things like that. That's better. It's going a stretch of the way, but it's still not perfect.
Yeah.
But I think if you're going to eat meat, then use all of the animal with respect, and then give that animal the respect of life. If you're going to eat vegetables, whatever, fine.
Why should we respect the animal, as you say?
Would you like to be respected?
Yeah, but I appreciate that. But to me, respect would also mean not killing me, right? Especially
Perhaps.
given that we don't need to consume meat.
Perhaps.
Like when it comes to when you mentioned the food chain and you said that there's animals who need to eat meat, you're right.
Yeah.
But we're not those. We're the animals that can.
We're
be
omnivorous.
Healthy. Yeah, we can be healthy without eating animal products, any form of them. So when we choose to exploit and slaughter them, we're making a choice. We're not doing it out of necessity. So even if we're treating them right, we're still killing them, and that wouldn't be respectful, right? I still would find somebody trying to kill me because of my body or the
Terrifying,
shape that
right?
my body
Terrifying.
is born in. Yeah, because it's all about
Terrifying.
the shape that my body is born in. I was born in the shape of a human, therefore I deserve these rights. An animal is born in the shape of a cow. They're like, no, you should be impregnated, babies taken away from you and killed.
Yeah. That's very sad, isn't it?
It's very sad, yeah. Do you think that we as consumers have some responsibility in the
Massively.
process? Yeah.
100%. I think if you're going to eat meat, you should understand how food is produced. You should, and once you understand it, then you should make that decision whether or not you eat meat based on the education that you have of knowing that life cycle of the animal. And,
What would be
and
the
what-
moral decision? Would it be moral, even if you have to understand what an animal goes through? Would it be moral for you to still choose to pay for an animal to be killed for you?
It's not just killed for you,
No.
though, is it?
Yeah, they're also exploited and killed.
Yeah,
No.
but as in you're focusing on the death of it.
Really, if
I'm
if-
focusing on the exploitation. It just seems like
Yeah,
you
the
guys,
whole lifestyle.
it's very difficult. I've had a lot of conversations
Yeah.
with people. When I mention exploitation, most people imagine if you give them a good life, that's not exploitation.
No,
but the killing
no.
itself is still exploitation.
It
The
is.
bringing into existence
Yeah.
only to use them and kill them is
Yeah.
still exploitation.
Yeah.
So I choose these words in a way where I try to relate with the person
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
speaking
no,
to.
Yeah.
So it's not necessarily that because I have no incentive here of pointing fingers, of saying
no.
this. I'm literally interested in speaking up on their behalf because, they don't have a voice.
No, they don't.
And when we make these choices, they get forced into a slaughterhouse
Yeah,
for us.
this is true. This is true.
Yeah, yeah. So
It's too easy to turn a blind eye to it, isn't it? It's
It
too
is.
easy to just, I'm not watching it, therefore it's okay.
and it's by design that way. That's the worst part about it because it's the animal agriculture. They for example, slaughterhouses have fences that are bigger
Yeah,
than
yeah.
than the prisons.
Yeah, and the
Uh,
transportation, it's all blocked out so that you can just see a slither, and that's upsetting because that's their last journey, and it's like a slither and they know exactly what's going on.
They know.
I know they know
I mean,
exactly
they have a
what's going
smell.
on.
They smell the blood.
They know exactly
They
what's
smell from
going
far
on.
away, yeah.
And you see it in transportation vehicles where you see some of the animals actually manage to escape, and they know what they're escaping. They know.
Yeah.
So
Like pigs jumping from a moving van.
exactly.
It breaks
you
their
would
legs.
never
but
do
it's-
that in a million years, but if you were in their situation, would you do that too?
Fuck yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, I'd rather have my legs broken than being killed, right?
For sure.
Every day. And pigs are killed by being put in gas chambers.
Yeah, I know.
Like it's just
Same as male chicks as well.
Same as male chicks that don't
never
produce
have a
eggs, yeah.
chance.
yeah.
They go on the day that they're born, don't they? Is that right?
Yeah, because they don't produce eggs.
And that's awful. I saw a video on that once, and it makes me, even the idea of it just makes me feel quite sick.
Are you guys vegan?
No.
No. But how do you leverage that? Because if you're not vegan, you are paying for this to happen.
I know. I
So-
know.
So how do you leverage it? Like, what's going on there?
So, just understanding. I mean, I know what we're doing. I know what we're doing. I know that what we are contributing
Yeah.
towards the perpetualism of the farming industry. I know what we're
Yeah.
doing. In my opinion, I think we're omnivorous, that we should have certain vitamins, minerals from meat and vegetables and etc.
Like what?
I don't know. I don't know that much.
Don't you think you should know if you're forcing them into a slaughterhouse?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I should
because
do.
I'm a nutritionist, and the only
Oh,
vitamin
okay.
that we can't get from animal products
Yeah.
is B12.
Okay.
But if you find out that B12 is not even a vitamin that animals produce because they're mammals, they're like us. You
Okay.
know, I know whether you believe in evolution or not, our bodies are very
Yeah,
similar.
yeah.
So our body doesn't produce B12, their body also doesn't produce
So
B12.
how do we get that from them then?
So they normally used to get it because of, like we used to get it from unwashed fruit, unwashed vegetables,
Okay.
from the ground. But the ground is kind of depleted of cobalt because
Okay.
of intensive farming.
Yeah.
So nowadays, what they do is they feed them vitamin to the animals,
Oh.
and we get it.
We could just eat
as-
the same.
We could get the vitamin ourselves directly. We
I
don't
didn't
need-
know that.
Yeah,
That's
we don't,
really
we don't need
interesting.
to get it from the animal. Yeah, and everything else we can essentially get ourselves. Like take for instance omega-3s or omega-6s, which is another thing that's not essential, but it's for us, but it's recommended that we take.
For what we would get from fish, right?
Yeah, normally we would get it from fish, but fish get it from algae, so we can
Okay.
just get it from algae directly
I did
ourselves.
not know that.
Or get a supplement from
Perhaps
algae.
if more people knew that,
Yeah.
because I'll listen, although I care deeply, I'm not a vegan.
Yeah.
Okay. But maybe that is through a lack of education. What you've just told
Yeah.
me, I have never heard before.
Yeah.
It might be a great idea
Yeah.
for someone to campaign that information, just give it out for free.
We're
and
trying.
it might,
We're trying. Yeah.
but the scientific side of things, because we get a lot of the times people that aren't on the vegan, vegetarian, whatever sides, sort of get more like it's morally wrong behind this.
Yeah.
We already know this. That's the thing. And what we get, but the whole scientific thing. So I was like, you can get this from here, this you can get from here, because I thought, we should eat the variation to be healthy.
Yeah.
But you just told me that's not the case.
You
So
can be healthy without it. Yeah, we also have plenty of studies. The largest organizations of nutritionists and dietitians on the planet agree. I think the NHS on your, the NHS is the
Yeah,
from
it's the
UK.
health- yeah,
They
yeah.
also have a page specifically dedicated for vegans to explain what you need to look out for and how to do it.
Really?
Yeah. So the reason why a lot of the times we focus on the morals is because the way we see it is that.
Yeah.
If you find it wrong, nowadays you have Google, ChatGPT, and
Yeah,
so
yeah,
many
yeah.
resources that you'll find a way to make it work. But you're right, not everybody has the luxury to search for that, right? But luckily
you have to think of what to search for.
you also
as
have
well.
to think of what to search for, that's true. But luckily I can provide you with all the resources to help you adopt a plant-based diet, to be within your budget, to be within your means. But do you think that you should adopt a plant-based diet? That's the question.
Definitely
I
more
need to-
shifted than it currently is.
Yeah, it should be more shifted than it is. I don't know. I don't have the knowledge. What would I eat every day?
The same things
what
I
would
eat.
You
The
know,
same things you eat now, but
yeah.
they're just plant-based. Same things.
Okay, we have
Burgers?
had plant-based. It's easy to make like Italian food out of plant-based food, so we have done this. There isn't a huge variation at the moment, and I don't know what I'm doing, so it's difficult for me to cook from scratch.
Yeah.
It's getting a bit better.
It
we
is,
do
yeah.
bring it into our meals every so often. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, but the way I see it is like we have two perspectives on this matter, right? When it comes to our perspective, it can either be, let's say, we live in a world where it's easy to consume animal products, or it can be difficult if we say we don't consume animal products.
Mm-hmm.
But then if we look at the other perspective of the animal, for them it's, if you consume an animal product, their whole existence gets erased at some point.
I was going to say, what happens to them if
Well-
they go?
Well, take for instance for dairy, like for milk. A lot of people don't realize that cows produce milk to feed their babies.
I
right?
know.
It's
This
the
bit
same.
is really upsetting.
Yeah, and they get forcefully impregnated.
I know.
Their babies are taken
know.
from them because if they stay with their mother, they drink the milk.
I know.
If they're male, they kill them.
I know.
And females get killed also around the age of 6, and cows can live 24 years. Do you know why females get killed that early? Because they try to get them pregnant, they don't get pregnant, and then to keep them alive for another year would mean to put in money to feed that
It
cow.
would be like killing me at my age now, I suppose.
Oh, no, it's even
level.
worse because they forcefully impregnate them every year. I don't think that, think that if they wait a year, they could get them pregnant again. But waiting a year would mean feeding them for a year.
Yeah.
And their margin of profit is so small that it's a business to them, and they got to do what they got to do. It's kind of sucks. So that's the thing that happens to them when we pay for these products. So if you put yourself from your position where the difficulty that you're having adopting a plant-based diet, let's just imagine however difficult that is. if you compare that to the difficulty
Oh
that
my
they're
God,
having,
it doesn't compare.
it doesn't compare exactly. And when we do these type of actions that have victims, I think, especially when we have other choices, we should also look from the perspective of the victim, shouldn't we?
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
You are right, obviously.
So I'm gonna pose one difficult question for you, okay?
Oh.
I'm not trying to put you on the spot, but it's just it's a question that I like to end the conversation with.
Go on.
How many more animals should be exploited, abused, and slaughtered for you from now on? Should it be 0 or more than 0?
I don't know. That is a hard one. If we were going to do it properly, you know, if we were going back to our more animalistic ways, you know, cavemen and all of that, when they used to hunt, they'd take the animal, they'd have the whole animal, they would feed them family for a week or whatever, you know, and then they move on, etc. That's more of an acceptable way of doing it, but that's not the reality that we're in, is it?
It's not the reality,
And I actually
it's
don't
still,
think I could do that myself, so.
it's not the reality, and it's still taking the life of somebody for
No,
no
it's-
need, where
it's
there's
not
no
right.
need behind it. Yeah,
It's not right.
Like the cavemen needed it, right?
Yeah.
They hunted to survive.
Yeah.
We would just be doing it because we don't want to make the other choice.
No.
Let me give you this, because I'll make it easier for you. So there's a documentary here. I don't know if you've ever watched this, called Dominion.
Thank you. No.
On this, if you scan this QR code, there's a documentary called Dominion,
Yeah?
and they show everything that animals go through. I think it's a good watch. You
Is
said
it going to be very hard?
It might be very harsh. If you cannot watch it, the next best thing is the most important speech you'll ever hear.
Okay.
It's a really good watch, that one. Like
Okay.
it's just like a 30-minute speech, and then
Okay.
questions and answers. The speech is the good one. Questions and answers. Maybe you also have the same, and you can listen if you want to. Do you think you can give a watch one of these just to learn what animals go
Sure.
through? And until you watch it, do you think you can choose to not demand the exploitation of animals anymore?
I can try.
Yeah, it's not for me. It's for them. It's for
I
them.
know. I know.
And you have a thing there also called, I know I'm hitting you with a lot of information, but I'm just telling you, there's help also there. It's called Challenge 22. They hook you up with a dietitian. They send you recipes every day. They help you adopt a plant-based diet for free, within your budget, within your means, and everything that you need.
Well, that's really great.
So any concern that you have about vitamins and everything, they'll help you out.
That's really great. Thank you.
Thank you
It's
so
been
much.
really nice speaking to you,
Same,
Chip.
same. Let's respect animals, okay? We want to be respected also, okay?
Have a great day. Thank
Cheers.
you
You
for
too.
your time.
She was nice, wasn't she? That was just a good conversation. It's just, I have no clue if she's going to change, honestly. I don't know how to read her. But she was really nice. Oh, Pixie says she will 100% go vegan. Hello. Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Yes. How do you feel about humans exploiting other animals?
Fuck humans! Kidding. There's a lot of people watching. Don't fuck humans. And just keep it
Well,
cool.
depending on.
Well, yeah, consensual.
I have a whole pack for you
What's new?
because I got extra. I even have 2 packs. I don't know how many you need.
I just need one.
You can still have this if you want.
No, I just need one. I have a banana. And
Okay.
I'm gonna make a short where I'm robbing a store with a banana. And I needed a mask that kind of looks like I'm robbing a store.
How are you gonna manage that? Are you actually going in a store?
I'm gonna sit in front of an Albert Heijn now.
People might take offense or have issues with it.
People might take offense with me.
Wearing this mask? Yeah, definitely.
Really?
Yeah, we had issues with it as well during the contest.
Well, I'm just gonna wear it for like 5 minutes while I film, right? And people will see the tripod and they won't be like.
But depending on when you do it, I can also be there to like talk to people.
But you're going to the lunch thingy?
I just went actually.
You just went?
I did, yeah, it was really nice. Music from Turkey, Greece, Iran, different instruments, they all had their moment. Very good harmony. It was really wonderful.
Do you wanna be on camera? Tell us, Esther, is it difficult to be vegan?
No. Oh, do I want to be interviewed though?
Is it not difficult to be vegan? You don't want to be interviewed? I have to ask for consent, you know?
It's okay.
It's okay.
Ask me.
Is it difficult to be vegan?
No.
No. Okay. When did you go vegan?
A little over a year ago now.
What made you go vegan?
I didn't want to be a hypocrite anymore.
Nice.
That was the main one.
Did you already know you were a hypocrite before going vegan? Were you like, was there something in your head telling you already?
Yeah, definitely. I just wasn't as aware of it. I kind of ignored it. But then there was no way around it at some point anymore. And also, I felt strong enough to actually do something about it. For me, that was
Oh, it empowered
that
you.
was big. Yeah, it definitely did.
That's a cool one. Yeah, it does empower you to make changes that align with your values, right?
Yeah.
Were you taught that it's okay, like from a young age, were you taught that it's okay to do this to animals?
More so, I was brought up in that environment of just being blind, turning a blind eye to whatever's happening.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I guess we're all in that situation, yeah. Don't look at it. It's bad, but it's a necessary evil,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Did you already know that it wasn't necessary, or was it like just...
No, I didn't. But I just went for it. I tried it out. I experimented. And this is something I would really like to tell people watching on stream.
Yeah, go for it.
I had my blood work done, and it was all perfect.
When?
Just a month ago.
Just a month ago? Hell
Yeah.
yeah, nice. So, you must be taking a lot of pills, right?
Yeah, other kinds.
Yeah. I see what you did there. Funny. Yeah. Okay. So it's not difficult to be vegan. Is it difficult to be an activist?
Sometimes it is.
Sometimes it is.
Yeah, because it really makes you face all the horrible things that are happening. I find myself still turning a blind eye to whatever's happening, but now at least I know that I'm not contributing to it. But then being an activist, you really have to know your stuff and make other people see the truth. And that can be hard mentally, yeah.
I get that, yeah. Do you think vegans should be activists?
Yeah.
I agree with you.
I think everyone should be activists.
Okay. And if you could give an advice to somebody who's thinking, I don't know if I should be vegan, I kind of agree, but it might, I don't know, maybe it's difficult, I don't know what's holding me back, what would you tell them?
To just try and see what it does to you. You might find that it would empower you as well.
Nice. Thank you, Esther.
Thank you. See you later.
Thank you for the mask, yeah.
Of
I'll see you
course.
later.
Good luck with it.
Thanks. Bye. That's a good one also. Esther, do you want to answer one more question? What would you say to a vegan to inspire them to be activists?
For me, your example of seeing a man beating a dog on the street always works really well.
Ah, okay.
Like, what would you do in that situation? The dog needs you.
Yeah.
You feel for the dog, you disagree with whatever's happening. So find that power within you to stand up for that dog in whatever way works for you in the moment, whether it would be calling the police, whether it would be stepping in, whether it would be taking the dog
Just
away
do
from that.
something.
Yeah. Do something, do whatever, but do something.
That's what activism is, doing something, right? Not just sitting around. Okay, thank you. Great answer, yeah. Yeah. Esther is one of my friends. Give me 1 second. She brought a mask for me. Like one of those masks that covers everything but the eyes. Because I want to use it in a short. Esther's cool. Really nice person. Very emotionally mature also. Hey Martin, thank you so much, Martin. Wow, that's amazing. I appreciate it. Also a member, Martin. Wow, thank you. They're tasty. Yeah, well, somebody said they're tasty. Lone Wolf and Cub says they're tasty. Well, Lone Wolf and Cub, if eating humans tasted 1,000 times better, would you in favor of exploiting and slaughtering humans? Hi Chip, can you say something epic? Yeah, it's not putting me on the spot. You want to have a
The
conversation?
social experiment is to find out how many people will actually stop and talk to you.
No, but that's a good one. That's a good question. That would be a good social experiment. Yeah. Thank you for that. He said that. I don't know if you guys heard him, but he said, "Is the social experiment finding out how many people come and stop by and talk to you?" It's actually a good question. Yeah, we're not talking about consensually performing sexual acts on humans, are we? We're talking about literally slitting throats, exploiting, abusing, and slaughtering humans. Would that be okay if humans tasted 1,000 times better than whatever animals you eat? Yeah, 139 watching and only 52 likes. Smash that like button, everyone. Smash it. Smash my face over here. Come on, smash it. if you like the conversations in the chat, if you're enjoying watching this, why not smash that like? We're just having conversations over here. Nothing will hurt you if you smash that like. You know, nothing will happen. It will just tell YouTube, hey, this guy likes this, and it will recommend it to other people like you. The elite drink human blood. Listen. We're trying to be clear about it. I'm not asking you if people do it. I'm not asking you if it happened. I'm asking you, should it happen? Would that be moral if it happened? Would you be in favor of it happening, morally speaking? You never talk about halal because halal is just another way to commit an injustice. An injustice is an injustice regardless of how you do it. You guys want to have a conversation? Okay. And vegan is always halal. Well said, Monica.
Doing a social experiment. Oh, hello.
Hi.
Talk to you.
Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Oh,
So you're okay being live on YouTube?
Okay.
Yeah, okay. You want to come here so that you
Okay.
What's your name?
Christine.
Christine. I'm Chip. Nice to meet you,
Hi,
Christine.
Chip.
What's your name?
Mike,
Mike. Nice to meet you. Where are you guys from?
U.S.
Where in the U.S.?
Clearwater, Florida.
Clearwater, Florida. Okay, I always ask because my sister lives in North Carolina, and I think maybe somebody will be
Does she
from
live in
there.
Asheville?
No, she lives in Charlotte.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. Yeah. So I'm an animal rights activist. I try to speak up on behalf of animals. How do you guys feel about animals?
We love them.
We have rescues.
You have rescue
Yes.
dogs,
Many.
cats, dogs.
Dogs, cats, a lizard.
Our daughter has a cat.
We have
Oh.
peacocks.
Yeah.
We have a rooster who's made himself.
Yeah. Well, it's not ours. Like in the neighborhood, we got peacocks and roosters.
Oh, I
Yes,
like that.
animals, all the
But yeah,
animals.
all our dogs are rescues.
Oh, I like that. I like that. How do you feel about your dogs? How do you
They're our
think-
kids. They're ours. They're our
They're
babies.
gonna break our hearts. They're already like 9, 10 years old. So
Oh.
yeah.
Do you think they have a subjective experience of the world? Do you think that they experience life, that they have emotions, that they form memories, bonds?
We're hoping. We're hoping we take them
I
hiking.
think that we've been able to recognize the fact that they are rescues and where they come from, and when we did take them in, just the transition from that to what we have now, I can feel the appreciation that they have, and yes, we do think they have definitely little humans for sure.
And
Yeah.
we take them hiking and we can see the
Yeah.
joy that they have in
Oh,
it.
Yeah, exactly. Because
yeah.
they do experience life, they do experience
Yes.
joy, they have anxiety sometimes.
Yes.
right, and
Oh,
all
yeah,
that.
yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my
The
God,
cat
It's very
has.
much like us in all the ways that matter, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you think it would be fair to exploit and slaughter these animals?
Absolutely not.
No. But do you think that when we farm animals like cows, chickens, and pigs, we do exactly that? to
That is
them?
exactly what we do. Yep.
Yeah. Are you guys vegan?
We are not vegan, but we do try to make as conscious efforts as possible.
Yeah.
But it sounds like you speak exactly like vegan. So what's going on
I
there?
know.
We're
Because-
kind of maybe called a transition because we've been introducing a lot more stuff like cauliflower and
Yeah, we've been
ro-
going a lot more plant-based, but haven't
yeah.
gone the whole
we haven't
lean
fully
yet.
transversed into that, but you know,
Yeah. What's holding you back? Because it seems like you do care about animals a lot. So
it's
we don't
hard-
want animals to be exploited for us,
No,
right?
we don't.
That's,
We
that's
don't.
what it is.
I think I'd say the supply chain in the U.S. has a lot to do with
Yeah. Because
Options,
it's a little.
yes.
The options are a little.
the options and the expense of those
And
options.
we're growing a lot
Yeah.
of our own stuff too. So
We've started growing a lot of our own.
So if I give you some resources to help you with that,
Go for it.
like, are you gonna stop supporting the animal exploitation
as best as we can.
as best as you can?
As best as we can. That's
Yeah.
what we try to do daily.
Yeah, that's what you try to do daily. But
Yep.
if you say it like that, I feel like, and you still consume some animal products, then I feel like I have to go further, because if you were in the position of the victim, would you accept it as a justification for somebody who continues the exploitation of animals to say, I'll do my best as I've done it so far?
Well, see, and that's where that changes from a conversation to more of a debate, and I don't think that's what the intent here was. I think the intent was truly for a social experiment for the conversation. So we
It's
gave
for
you
the
our
animals,
part. I
yeah.
really don't think you're going to make any I don't know that you're going to convince anyone, or if that's the goal, then it might be a little more intense. So the conversation is great. We enjoy that. And like I said, with our resources, we do the best that we can to make sure that we are supporting what we believe.
But while you're not vegan, you acknowledge that you are oppressing animals, right?
Of course.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and you acknowledge that you would be going against your single value of saying you love animals also, right?
That's right. And again, resources change a lot. So
Yeah.
thank you
Yeah,
for the
yeah.
conversation.
That's all it is. Let
It
me
was
give you
great
some
talking to
resources before you
I'm
go.
good. Thank you.
They can help you go vegan, okay? There's a thing here called Challenge 22. They hook you up with a nutritionist. They send you recipes every day. They help you go vegan for free, within your budget, within your means, wherever you are.
This is good.
yeah.
I'll look into this.
And if you're in Amsterdam here, I recommend, there's a restaurant here called the Old Soul.
Old Soul.
It's vegan, it's Surinamese, and it's a local, small family-owned restaurant.
Soul.
Old Soul.
Thank you.
Have a good one. Cheers. Hey. She got really upset, didn't she? She got a little bit defensive, yeah. Because she knew what she was doing is wrong. That's when they get defensive. That's when they get upset, is when they know that what they're doing is wrong. That's what it is. Sad, but it is what it is. I changed my opinion. The UK woman was far better. Yeah. I'm gonna continue having these conversations. Hey Connor, come on, man, stop it with this. Like, what is it? What is this with this childish thing? Vegans ruin their body. Any empirical evidence for that claim? Because I have empirical evidence against the opposite. Well, of the opposite. Hey Chip, mate, your voice tone and volume was controlled and not aggressive. Yeah, I've been pretty calm. I don't think there was any reason for me to. It's just at the minute I tried explaining to her position, she got really upset. I think he wasn't as upset. He kind of understood it, but yeah. You got no muscle mass. Yeah, bro, if you say I have no muscle mass, that's kind of funny. That's funny even to me. Just open my YouTube channel and see, because there's a video just there of me lifting, I think, 180 kg, which isn't even my PR, and then showing my body. I definitely have muscle mass. It's funny to say that I have no muscle mass. Do I have to show my muscle mass now? Is that what it is? Nah, it's okay. And your PR would be 300 if you ate the steak, yeah. Well, little do you know that I actually was not born vegan. And I actually did work out before being vegan also. And I actually lifted way less and had less muscle mass. So look at that, being vegan actually made me have more mass. And yeah, since we gotta do the gun show, says Cam Chan. It's kinda cold though. Fuck it, why not? No muscle mass whatsoever, huh? Oh no, look at the lack of muscle on my arm. No muscle mass. Protein deficient. No muscle mass whatsoever. Motivated reasoning at its finest, isn't it? Where's Mrs. Chip? Non-existent. I was dating somebody at some point, but it didn't work out. I need to work out. Yeah, you should. Not just, I mean, you know, if you want to do it for muscles, sure. I generally recommend working out for, like, to lift heavier. I think it's a nicer goal and it's less boring, and you're gonna end up also having muscles. But it's particularly useful for, you know, bone density, for growing older and stuff. I'm 38. I'm gonna be 39 next year, so, you know, it's good to have muscle mass the older you get. You know, it helps out. Also teaches discipline. Very well said, Rick. Discipline, and it also teaches you about the fact that some things are hard in life, and that doesn't mean you shouldn't do them. You look 50. Another one was saying motivated reasoning. Thank you. You know, they say men age like old wine, right? So that means when you say I look 50, that means I look better, because I look better, huh? Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Keep sending compliments my way. 39 and no girl. Yeah, wouldn't you know it, huh? Somebody who chose to not be with somebody. I defy all societal odds. I don't subscribe to whatever society tells me. I judge it logically, and then I only do it if it applies to me. Thank you for all you do for the animals, Chip. BJ Venom, thank you so much for being here, and thank you for the super chat. Big fair play to you. Stay safe. Be good boy. You guys want to have a conversation with me? Cheap, sick, Jesus Christ, ASAP. Experience love in your life. Jesus, are you there? Jesus! He's not there. Where else should I be seeking? Should I be seeking somewhere else? I looked in my bag. No, not in this bucket. Jesus! Jesus, are you there? No, they're not there. Where else should I be seeking? I'm lost. How long are you vegan? 4 years. Talk with your heart. My heart doesn't have a thing that disturbs the air around it to create sound. Does your heart have a thing around it that disturbs air to create sound? I mean, it goes kadoosh, 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 but that's all it does.
Are you here in 1 hour?
Maybe.
See you maybe.
Okay. Gay teeth. Now I have gay teeth. I don't have a problem, bro. When somebody says gay in this channel, we call it cool. So if you call my teeth gay, that means my teeth are cool. Thank you for that. What's the social experiment about? Animal rights. We're trying to have conversations with people about animal rights. The American woman said turning into a debate. Right? Like, there was no debate. What was the debate subject if it was turning into a debate? I think she just wanted to say that it was... You guys want to have a conversation? That it was turning confrontational or something. I didn't make it confrontational. I just really wanted her to understand her perspective, her responsibility in the matter. Do you have baby bottle tooth decay? No. My teeth are actually quite good. This was the year when I went to the dentist. I had some cavities. Since COVID, I didn't go to the dentist anymore. That was really bad on my end. But now I go regularly, every 6 months. And no more cavities. Teeth are looking great. My dentist is impressed. So, what else? So she was right that it was confrontational. Teeth, yes. Brain is not. Oh my god, my brain is not okay. Why would my brain not be okay? My brain is great, bruh. Better than ever. My memory is doing great. I've been sleeping really well. Gave up weed like 4 months ago. It's been 4 months since I gave up weed. No, 3 months, sorry. It's pretty good. You guys want to have a conversation? You want to have a conversation?
I'm gonna
Oh, okay, sorry. It's in English, yeah. Have a good one. It's for YouTube. YouTube. Yeah. You wanna try it?
How much is it?
Just 100 people watching.
Good. Good experiment.
You wanna try it? You wanna try it?
Try no, maybe.
Is
No,
it-
I'm about no English.
Your English is not very good. We could try it if you want. Are you okay being live on YouTube?
What me speak?
Are you okay being live on YouTube?
YouTube, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
You wanna come here, start your interview? What's your name?
Daniel.
Daniel, I'm Chip. Nice to meet you. Where are you from, Daniel?
Ukraine.
Ukraine.
Yeah.
Nice. What brings you here to Amsterdam?
What?
What brings you here to Amsterdam?
What brings? I'm just street. Like moment. Translator, good.
Oh, it's very difficult to have a conversation then because we're gonna talk about nonsense. But I'm gonna give you a card, okay? It's easier. Just you have my YouTube there also, but there's a documentary here called Dominion. Give that a watch, okay? You'll see what I mean, what I want to talk about, okay?
Okay. Where are you from?
I'm from Romania originally, but I live here.
Romania?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. We're neighbors, huh?
Hello.
Thank you, Daniel. Have a good one.
Thank you for you.
Cheers. Yeah, if you can't have like a simple conversation, it's gonna be difficult to have a like when it comes to animal rights, it's a little bit more complex. Huh? Dude running away from war? We don't know that. Some people just visiting. Only Eastern Ukraine is war and maybe Kiev, but Western Ukraine is not always war. Romania, it all makes sense now. Yeah. You guys want to have the conversation? Stole its country from the animals. Romania stole its country from the animals. He's very friendly, pity about the language. Yeah, he seemed very friendly indeed. Oh, we've been here for an hour. We had maybe, 3 conversations? Not bad. Someone just told me that Chip kisses men. And if I did, what's the problem with that? I don't get it. You have a problem with me kissing men? Who cares? Oh no! His lips touch the lips of a person who I think they shouldn't or something. Who cares? Even if I did. Oh no, you think that insults me? It does not. Yes, it's gay. Yeah, gay means cool on this channel. You're new. Gorgonite, gay means cool on this channel, so thank you. So whatever you say is gay means it's cool. Animal isn't human. No, but human is animal. Are you offended? No, of course not. Why would I be offended? I'm not gay, but if you want to call me gay, I wouldn't be offended. I don't care. Do you think it's offensive to call somebody straight? Or it's offensive to call somebody... It's not offensive to call somebody straight. Why would it be offensive to call them gay? It's the same thing. It's just a ridiculous thing. It's like saying, oh, you like the same gender as you identify with. Okay? And yeah, you're gay, bro, means you're cool. Exactly. I know I probably a lot of people I've just all of the sudden a lot of insecure men start popping up and saying and showing off their insecurity about being gay or kissing men or something. A lot of people just start being insecure all of the sudden. It's kind of funny to see. I'm not insecure. I don't care, man. Just like whoever you like, it doesn't matter. As long as you're happy with your partner, it doesn't really matter what their gender is. I'll just tell you right here, right now. It's better to be happy and have the same gender than to be unhappy with different gender. Is he flirting with me? Asks Freshman. I wasn't, no. But if you see it that way and it helps you out to not no longer oppress animals, yeah. Yeah, I find it hilarious how they get insecure. Fair play too, bro. Yeah, the thing about it is also like I saw a really good explanation on a short about why men are insecure when it comes to gay people or trans individuals, and I thought that's a really good explanation because, you know, most men, the way they behave towards women is they insist, they kind of, well, they don't really force them, but very close to force them into anything. And I found it very interesting that the reason why they're afraid of, you guys want to have a conversation? Of other individuals being around them, like trans individuals, stuff like that, or gay people, is because they are afraid that the gay people will behave towards them as they behave towards women. Amazing to see behind the scenes work. Thanks, Chip. This reinforces my veganism. For the environment, our health, and the animals. Animals first, Rick. The animals first always. Because you know what? When it comes to the environment and our health, they're very important. But we wouldn't be exploiting and slaughtering humans, dogs, cats, anybody for the environment or for our health. So the first thing that has to come first is the right of sentient beings, and then we tackle all the other issues. No matter what, no matter what's happening in this world, the right of sentient beings comes first. I eat meat every day and it's so delicious. Yeah. Would you eat the flesh of a human every day if it tasted 1,000 times better? Yes. Oh, there's a lot of people here who would be okay with the exploitation, abuse, and slaughter of human beings, I see. Well, if you're okay with the exploitation, abuse, and slaughter of human beings, then we clearly don't share the same values, huh? But if you're one of those people who's against the exploitation, abuse, and slaughter of other human beings, then the only logical conclusion is that you should be against the exploitation, abuse, and slaughter of other sentient beings, namely animals. Because all animals deserve to live, all animals deserve to be free, no animals deserve to be exploited. You never starved is why. Well, I beg to differ, TNT. I actually did have moments of starvation, first of all. And second, it's cheaper to be plant-based. A study found that meat alternatives are healthier as their counterparts. Also that, so I feel great about eating vegan meat every day. Renee, that's very true. You guys want to have a conversation with me? Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Sorry.
Are you okay being live on YouTube?
How?
Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Yes.
Okay. And come a little bit here so that you're in me. Nice. What's your name?
Ruben.
Ruben. Nice to meet you. I'm Chip.
Nice to meet you.
What's your name?
David.
David. Yeah. David and Ruben. Where are you guys from?
Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico. Wow,
Yes.
that's a long way here, huh?
Yeah.
What brings you to Amsterdam?
Vacations.
Nice. So I gotta ask you, I'm an animal rights activist. I speak for the animals. How do you guys feel about animals?
We love animals.
You love animals?
Yeah.
We have 3 dogs and
One cat.
3 dogs and 1 cat.
Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. So when you see them, like for example the 3 dogs, are they all the same or do they have different personalities, different desires?
different personalities.
Yeah.
Different personalities.
For
yeah?
sure.
Yeah. Do you think that they experience life as they're moving around through it, like that they maybe have some emotions towards some things, like they like some things, they dislike others?
Sure.
That they have maybe some anxiety sometimes.
Yes.
Yeah. They're kind of like us, right? Like they're just not as intelligent as us. Let's put
I
it.
think they are more like emotional.
Yeah, they're very emotional, right? Yeah. Do you think it would be okay to exploit and slaughter these animals, like cats and dogs?
No.
No. Why would it be wrong though?
I think it's bad. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like they're
No.
part of the family sometimes.
Yeah, but if they weren't, let's imagine a parallel universe. These dogs, especially the ones that you have, in a parallel universe, they're not part of your family anymore. Would it be okay to exploit and slaughter them?
No.
No, because we recognize that they're individuals who deserve to live, right?
Correct.
Do you think this applies to all animals like cows, chickens, and pigs, or just the ones that we keep in our houses?
I think every animal. Yeah.
Yeah. And then do you think that when we pay for animal products like milk, like cheese, like eggs, or like meat, or like leather even, that we're essentially paying for an animal to be exploited and slaughtered for us?
Sure.
Do you think we need to do that?
No, but I think culture is something that like obligate us to do that.
Culture obligates you to do that?
Mhm.
How does culture obligate you to do that?
I don't know. It's like something we learn since we are children.
Oh, that's what you mean, and you just do it, right?
Mhm.
That's fine. I'm not here to judge, right? It's part of our culture. But do you think that going forward, you should still continue doing it because it's part of your culture, or do you think you should, as you probably do with other aspects of your culture, choose to reject them because they might not be the right thing to do?
Sure.
Yeah. So do you think that you should go vegan and no longer oppress animals?
I don't know. I don't know yet.
You don't know yet?
No.
So then why do you think it's okay to oppress animals?
I don't think it's okay, but I know what you're going.
But there's only two ways, right?
Mhm.
Like there's only two ways. You're either vegan, where you don't support the oppression, or you're not and you do support it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you're saying it's not okay to support it. So then my question is, don't you think you should be vegan then?
Maybe yes.
Because that's the only way, right? There's no middle.
Mhm.
If we say the
It's
middle
black
is,
or white.
yeah, because if we say the middle is reducing it, you're still supporting some form of
Mhm.
oppression towards certain individuals, right? And if you were in the position of the victim, what would you like the oppressor to say? Would you like the oppressor to say, I'll think about it, I'll maybe consider it, or would you want them to say, no, I'll stop?
Stop for sure.
Stop for sure. Yeah. So how many more animals should be exploited, abused, slaughtered for you from now on?
I don't think that's okay.
No? So should it be zero?
What?
Should it be zero?
Shut up.
Do you think you can go vegan?
I don't know.
What's
Well-
holding you back? Like realistically speaking, what's holding you back?
I don't know.
I've heard it all, by the way, so you can. I've been doing this for a while.
Well, no, I don't know. In my case, I tried maybe some kind of vegan food, but in the taste, I don't like it. So
Yeah.
if I don't like the taste, well.
But when you tried a certain dish that was containing meat, did you give up all meat altogether?
What?
When you tried the dish that had meat in it, did you give up meat altogether because you didn't like that dish? So if one recipe that contains meat you don't like, does that mean that all recipes that contain meat are not nice? No, right? So if you tried one vegan dish or maybe two, whatever, doesn't mean that all of them are the same, right?
Yeah.
And even if, let's say, they're a little bit different and maybe they're not as nice, do you think that the taste pleasure we get from consuming animal products justifies their oppression?
No.
I can ask it this way. If dog tasted 1,000 times better, would you consume dogs?
No.
No, exactly. So we need to give them the consideration that they deserve, don't we? Let me give you a card because I see you want to go. Okay. So there's a video here called The Minion. Do you think you can give that a watch?
Okay.
Okay.
That's it. It appears when you scan this QR code.
All right.
And until you watch it, do you think you can choose to no longer demand the exploitation of animals? Like be plant-based until you watch it?
Maybe yes.
Yeah. Do it for the animals, not for me. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. You call yourselves animal lovers. We got to respect the animals.
Thank
okay?
you.
Have a good one.
Dit is een sociaal experiment.
You want to have a conversation?
Only English?
English, yeah.
Okay,
Are you
I'm
okay
going
being-
to try.
Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Sorry?
Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Are you...
Okay being live on YouTube.
Oh, live on YouTube. Well, you can... yes, no problem.
I'm just touching.
I'm just curious.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's your name?
Joke. Goodbye.
Joker?
Joke, like the English word for joke.
Oh, Joker.
Yeah.
Joker. I'm Chip. Nice to meet
Chip.
you.
No,
Yeah.
nice to meet you.
Joker, I'm an animal rights activist. I try to speak for the animals.
Yes.
How do you feel about animals?
I like animals. My daughter is animal doctor,
Oh, nice, like a
and we
veterinarian.
have always had animals at home, and so I appreciate your.
Like cats, dogs, and such, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think it's okay to harm cats and dogs?
No, of course not.
No,
No.
I appreciate that. Yeah.
No.
Do you think it's okay to treat them like objects? To say, to not care what they actually want, but
No.
just do to them
I'm
what you want?
convinced that animals are like us because we are an animal. So they have feelings, they are able to think, so we are not allowed to use them.
I like this. And Yoko, here comes the social experiment
Okay.
part. And I hope you're aware of it because it doesn't depend on me, it depends on the person. But when I bring up the animals like the cows, chickens, and pigs, most people all of a sudden start justifying it and they start seeing them as objects again. How do you feel about them?
No, I'm not eating meat like because of that. Of
Oh.
course they are like us.
Yeah,
People like us.
exactly. Do you consume any dairy products or stuff like that? Like
yes,
cheese?
I love cheese, but only a little, one bread a day.
But do you know what happens for the milk production? What happens to cows?
I know, but I know there are also cows who are allowed to have their babies with them for some time.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
they still get taken away eventually.
Yes,
And they
yes.
still get killed when they can
Yes,
no longer produce
yes.
milk, huh?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. And you're against that, right?
Yes, I'm against that.
But
So,
but at the same time, you see, this is where the dissonance comes, right? Because we say we're
Yeah.
against it, but then we pay for it to happen.
like people who say, well, I prefer not to fly, but
Exactly. But then they fly.
Fuck it. Yeah.
But fuck it. Yeah, exactly. But let's say in the case of flying, at least you could justify that there's no other alternative. But
Yeah.
in this situation, we have alternatives.
there's always an alternative.
There's always an alternative.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you think there's any way for you to stop demanding their exploitation today?
Well, for me personally, there is an alternative: not eating cheese.
Exactly. Or
Yeah.
eggs or any of this, right?
Yeah.
Do you think you can do that?
Cheese will be very difficult. Eggs, no problem.
Yeah. What's
So-
difficult about cheese for you? Like
Because I love it.
you love to. What kind of cheese do you love?
Every cheese.
Every cheese?
Yeah.
Because in Albert Heijn, there's a
Yeah.
plant-based cheese
Yeah.
that's smoked.
Yeah.
It's pretty good, and it's plant-based.
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
animals are exploited for it.
Well, some of my children are vegan,
Yeah.
so I'm used to cook vegan, and I
Yeah.
know these products, but there is a difference.
But do you think you should be vegan also?
I think everybody has to do what he can do.
Yeah, but then
Sure.
when it comes to this, considering the victims, the animals, isn't veganism the only way to actually consider them?
It is.
It is.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And you
you're
want
right.
to do that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what to tell you because you already know everything, and I just
Okay.
wanted to see it. Like, how many more animals should be exploited for you from now on? Should it be 0 or more than 0?
How many in my life?
From
From
now
now
on.
on?
Yeah.
Well, I don't think it's a kind of exploring them. Exploiting them because there is something between.
What is in between?
Well, what I said, cows who are allowed to hold their babies with them for a half of a year. Like
Were you
that.
allowed to stay with your baby?
I was
But what if
for
somebody
a
had
half a
been-
year, and then
for
I
ha-
had to go to work,
Then you had to go to work.
like the cow has.
Yeah. Well, the cow doesn't have to. The cow, we take it away. Did anybody start milking you afterwards?
No.
Did
No.
they kill you when they can
How long is this social experiment?
That's it. I'm just trying to get you to understand
Yeah,
because
well,
even
I
in those
agree, I
situations,
agree.
the animals
Yeah.
are exploited. They're
Yeah.
still brought into existence only to be used and then
Yeah.
killed. You think you can give this watch? It's called the most important speech you'll ever hear. I really think you'll enjoy it.
Okay.
It appears if you scan this
I
QR
take it
code.
with me. That's the meaning. I take it with me, and
Yeah.
I'm going to look at it.
Thank you so much.
Because
I
we are-
appreciate it. And until you watch it, do you think you can demand no more animal products
I can.
for them?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate
Thank
you.
you.
Have a good one. Cheers. Navigating some people is sometimes difficult, but she was a nice person. What are you filming? Hi. What were you filming?
I'm filming
Oh, you film? You want to have a conversation with me? I'm on YouTube now. No, okay, that's okay. Enjoy. I saw her filming some stuff, and I was curious what she was filming. 100 likes. This lady did it for us. Yay! Thank you everybody for hitting that like. Keep hitting it if you like it, and subscribe if you're enjoying this. Some of the conversations, as you see, they're quite good. That's what we're here to do, have conversations. I sometimes find veggies are the hardest to outreach. Yeah, vegetarians are sometimes the hardest to outreach indeed, because they think they're doing enough, you know, and I personally, like, you guys want to have a conversation? Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, you want to come here so that you're new? What are your names?
I'm Lauren.
Laura, nice to meet you. I'm Chip.
Nice to meet you.
I'm Connor.
Connor, where are you guys from?
Oh, we're from England.
You're from England. Love it, love it. So I'm an animal rights activist. I try to speak on behalf of animals. How do you guys feel about animals?
We love animals.
Yeah, love
You
animals.
love animals? Do you have some pets or something?
We've got 3 cats.
You got 3 cats? Oh, how do you think that these cats are all the same, or do they have each different personalities and such?
Absolutely different.
Completely different personalities.
Completely different
All of them,
personalities. Yeah. Can you tell me something about them? I'm curious.
You go.
Well, we've got 3 of them. We've got Sates. He's like the cuddly one, and he a little bit shy at first. Satan.
Satan.
Satan. Okay.
So Sates, and then we've got Pippi. He's like the little dark shadow, but he takes a while to get to know you. But once he does, he loves you.
Oh, I like
And then
that.
we've got Yogi, who just loves to chat.
Oh, okay. He goes meow meow all day.
Yeah.
Yeah, she just
All
goes
day.
meow meow all day. She just wants your attention non-stop.
I like that. I
Bless
like
her.
that. I love how you speak about them. You see, because when I ask people about their pets, the reason why I ask them is because when we have them in our house, when we interact with them, we realize that they're individuals. They have emotions. They have experience of the world. They have personalities that we've established, right? And I just love that because I see them the same way. And do you think that in a parallel universe, were they to not be part of your family, these 3 cats, would it be okay for somebody to exploit and kill them?
No,
No,
absolutely not.
Absolutely not. Yeah. But do you recognize that when we buy animal products like milk, like cheese, like eggs, like meat, we are paying for animals that are similar to our companions, who are just as much individuals as our pet companions are, but we pay for them to be exploited and slaughtered?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think we can do about it?
Move to more sort of plant-based.
Yeah.
That's sort of the best option.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we could do about it. Have you guys ever considered going plant-based?
I mean, my food palette is quite limited as it is, so it'll be a bit more difficult for me.
Like, you mean the taste, the things that you like taste-wise?
Yeah.
He's basically vegetarian anyway.
I'm very
Not
particular
pro-choice.
with my food.
Yeah. So I can appreciate that, and obviously I'm not advocating for anybody to not enjoy their life, right? I think you should explore and see what you like out there, but I don't think we should explore to the extent where we start harming or exploiting others, right? Like, I think our limit of exploration should stop when it comes to, I don't know, exploiting and killing cats for milk. Cats produce milk. If cat milk tasted amazing, should we impregnate cats and take away their babies and then kill their babies so that we can have their milk?
No, absolutely
No.
not. It's about where do people draw the line? Where do they draw the line about what animal's okay and what's not okay?
Yeah, what's a pet and what's an animal?
But do you think we should draw the like? Do you think it's fair to treat animals based on how we draw the line? Because we could always draw an arbitrary line wherever we wanted to, right? And don't you think we should consider how the animal is? Because if the animal is sentient and they have an experience of the world, then it shouldn't be our line to draw. We should just consider their experience. We should respect their experience, because the reason why your life matters to you is because you have an experience of the world. The reason why their life matters to them is because they have an experience of the world. It's just a property of sentience. It's not because we're human or because we're intelligent, but rather because they were born that way, to have it, like we are. So don't you think we should grant them that to them?
Oh yeah, absolutely, 100%.
Yeah.
But sadly, with a thing like that, it's quite a massive thing to overhaul, because it's such a massive industry, and the amount of money that's tied up in this factory farming and these foods, trying to change the entire planet into a plant-based diet is an extremely hard thing to do, especially when you have some religions who look at meat and they say, oh well, this is a delicacy for us and we need to eat this and we need to eat that, and you're trying to change people's core beliefs.
I promise you it will stop. I promise you. I promise everyone right here, animal agriculture will stop.
Yeah,
but until
100%.
it does,
I'm completely for it, but
Yeah.
it's gonna take like.
perhaps it will.
It's going to take a long time because you're changing people's core beliefs, and as we know, trying to do that on an individual basis is hard enough, let alone a global basis.
And I appreciate that, but do you think that you guys as individuals do have some responsibility in the matter regardless of what everybody else
Oh
does?
yeah, 100%. Everyone has some responsibility.
So do you think you guys should be vegan so that you no longer put animals in this position?
I mean, we can take steps going towards it, but if you've got quite a particular palate as it is anyway, and if by you going vegan you may not be getting all the nutrients and stuff because you won't be eating anything else, then yeah, but you can certainly try your best to avoid it.
But I felt like if the animals, let's imagine hypothetically speaking, that all these animals, because they are anyway kept in small containers, like we're in close encounters, and they all just get a virus that just does a rampage through all of them, and they all no longer exist. Cows, chickens, and pigs, bam, done.
Happens all the time.
And the farmers say, hey, we came up with a solution. We start farming cats. Are you gonna start eating cats?
No, I wouldn't.
No. So what would happen in that situation? Would you die?
Well, no, I wouldn't.
You might die.
You'd find a solution. You find a plant-based diet, right? So we can find a solution. So if you can give the moral consideration to cats that they deserve, why wouldn't we do it to other animals also?
Well, I feel like we as individuals do try.
Yeah, but
then again, you go into the plant-based product, they make it so hard for you to switch, because if you do want to go completely plant-based, then it is a lot more expensive.
It's actually cheaper. If you live in the UK especially, it's cheaper. UK,
Not in the
Netherlands,
UK.
Germany, it's much cheaper. I've been to the UK several times, and it's definitely cheaper to be vegan there. And when, of course, I don't necessarily mean like, okay, there are some plant-based products that are expensive, but even if you take things like juicy marbles, do you know about juicy marbles?
No, I don't
So
know
juicy
about
marbles is one thing that, if you like steak or like ribs, they have them in the UK, juicy marbles. They're cheaper than actual steak and ribs, and they're almost identical with the taste. And they're plant-based, of course. But let's imagine that there's a product that's more expensive. At the end of the day, you don't have to have that product every day. You can have it every once in a while.
Yeah.
But if you're going to have a whole food plant-based diet, which is tofu, tempeh, seitan, chickpeas, lentils, pasta, rice, beans, all of this, you're going to be having a good time, and you're going to be cheap as fuck. Like, it's up to 30 to 40% cheaper. It's very, very cheap. Especially nowadays, since we've already had like the avian flu rampage through the
We've
chicken
got
population.
foot and mouth disease coming through now, don't we?
Yeah. So it's and now with the inflation rising, when inflation rises and when the tariffs are being put by US and all this kind of stuff, every product that was imported and anything, it's not like the animals. A lot of the times the animals are farmed locally, but they're imported. The food for them is imported. So it just happens that then
The amount of food and water that the animals use
it's
to actually
insane.
produce and make the meat that we use, it's fucking insane. It really is.
Yeah, but I like to bring it back to them because even if it weren't all that the case, right, I still think we should respect their rights. And even in a situation where they were all cats, as you said, you would respect their rights. And it wouldn't really matter about the price or anything. You would find a way to make it work.
Yeah.
So shouldn't we give all animals this consideration?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely, we should.
Yeah. I appreciate you guys. You're open-minded. I don't get a lot of people who are open-minded.
Of course.
So you have a bit
It's
of
a
a
big issue. It's
responsibility.
probably one of the hardest ones for the world to sort out.
And here's the difficult question. It's the last one, and I'll let you go then. How many more animals should be exploited, abused, and slaughtered for you from now on? Should it be
me?
0 or more than 0? Yeah, for you.
Zero. You don't want any animals to be
Zero.
exploited.
It means going vegan. It means going vegan. There's no way back. But you guys are here in Amsterdam. Have you already had lunch or something?
We haven't so far. No, we've been living off pastries.
You've been living off pastries.
Yeah.
So there are vegan pastries also in Amsterdam. There's a couple of places that sell vegan pastries. There's also a place here that has it's called Karma Kebab.
Okay.
If you want a really good, delicious kebab made from celery root.
Oh, lovely.
But it's delicious. It's like, you'll be like, what the hell, this is delicious. It's right over here. And there's also a Surinamese place called the Old Soul over here if you want to have dinner. Local family, very good food.
Okay,
I'll give you a
amazing.
card.
Thank you.
There's a documentary here called Dominion. Do you think you could give that a watch?
Absolutely.
Yeah, we can get that watch later on.
Thank
Yeah.
you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Perfect. Thank you. Have a great day.
And until you watch Dominion, can you not demand the exploitation of animals anymore?
Okay.
Plant-based
Okay, we
until
will.
you watch
Thank
it.
you.
will.
Thank you. Thank you guys so much. You're
Cheers.
awesome. Cheers. Have a good one. We've had a couple of good conversations today, everyone, haven't we? Here's how to take steps towards veganism. Take one step forward, now you're vegan and you will never willingly buy products animals get used for. Renee, that's amazing. Thank you so much. Should pull out the cow fisting glove. Maybe I should have, huh? No, I think they were nice. They were nice people. They were nice people. They're nice. I like that. We've had some pretty good conversations today, everyone. I'm surprised. Wednesday is not a time when people have good conversations, but you know what it is? It's the weather. When it's nice weather, I'll be damned. People are just nicer by default. Support the stream, donate, or like, subscribe. Thank you so much, David, though, for being here. And if you're not subscribed to the 40-year-old vegan, go to him, subscribe, go into one of the comments and say, I hate Chip, that's why I subscribe to this channel. If you hate me. Yeah, great conversations, yeah. The difference between humans and animals is we use tools from civilized societies and cultures, we innovate. Okay, well, Alex Realm, so if we find humans who cannot use tools from civilized societies and cultures or innovate, if we find intellectually challenged human beings who basically have the same cognitive capabilities of animals, would it be okay to exploit and slaughter them, Alex? And animals do use tools. That's a good point, Neil. There's also a guy juggling. I don't know if you see him. I was gonna zoom in. Animals can talk. That's okay, Alex. If we find that if these intellectually challenged human beings also cannot talk, would it be okay to exploit and slaughter them? Somebody said yes. Wow. So somebody's in favor of the exploitation, abuse, and slaughter of intellectually challenged human beings. Damn. Some people, I swear, some people come to these chats, they're like in favor of genocide and all this kind of stuff. It's insane to me. Yeah, yes is fucking crazy, exactly. Yeah, that's a good one. So put a 1 in the chat if you're vegan. Put a 2 if you're not vegan but you're open to it, and put anything else if you think it's okay to exploit, abuse, or slaughter animals. A lot of cool vegan people I see. Mr. Skyfisher is a 2. JV Joe is a 2. I appreciate that. Hey, Tsard. I don't know how. You're also. You guys want to have a conversation? Are you okay being live on YouTube?
I'm okay being live. Yes.
Okay. You wanna come here so that you interview?
Of course, of course.
What's your name?
Amir. What's your name? Amir.
Amir. I'm Chip. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Where are you from, Amir?
I'm South African.
You're South African?
Yes, I am.
What brings you to Amsterdam?
Study.
You study here?
Yes, yes.
Oh, I love
yes.
it. So you're now currently a resident here?
Yes.
Okay. So Amir, I'm Chip. I'm an animal rights activist.
Okay.
I try to speak up on behalf of animals. How do you feel about animals?
I love animals. Who doesn't?
You love animals? Okay. Okay. Well, do you think animals should be treated like objects or should they be treated like subjects?
Ooh, that's an interesting question. Subjects more. I wouldn't say objects. Yeah, anything being an object is really like the meaning. So I would say maybe a subject between the two.
Exactly. Yeah. If I said if I take a human being and I'm only interested in their body,
okay,
I don't really care what they want, how they think, what they think, or anything. Would that be me objectifying them?
That would be objectifying, yes.
And if I do the same to an animal, would that be me objectifying them?
True, yeah, that would be objectifying them.
Yeah, I appreciate that. So then do you think that when we farm these animals, when we force them into slaughterhouses, when we bring them into existence to only use them for what their body gives, is it not us objectifying them?
I think it would be more. Yeah, I guess it would be objectifying, as you said. But I think that's so deep rooted in culture, and just the fact that people ate it to survive for many centuries. So I do get the point that it is inhumane or like objectifying their existence. But I think it's so deep rooted, like drinking, for example. People still drink even though nowadays there's so many studies that prove it's bad for you. It's just deep rooted in culture to a point where I don't think we'd be able to get rid of the fact that people eat cow or pork or whatever. So that's my yeah.
But I don't think it's the same, right? Like, I would say if you were to compare it to something, you should compare it to another injustice. Like, say, when it comes to women not having rights, it happened for thousands of years.
Yeah.
But at some point it stopped because of people fighting for their rights, right?
Yeah.
Certain individuals being enslaved because of how they're born.
Yeah.
But then at some point it also stopped, right? Because people fought for their rights.
Exactly.
When it comes to these animals, we are at the point right now where we no longer need to eat them. We don't do it for survival. We don't exploit them for our survival. We do it because, I don't know, as you said, maybe it's cultural.
Yeah.
Maybe we enjoy some of the products. But is that justified to do towards them?
I think it's subjective. Because I am a meat eater myself. I can't say I'm not.
So is it justified according to you?
I would think it's just normalized according to me. I think if you look at the grand scheme of things,
It is normalized.
It's normalized.
But is it justified? That's the question. Is it fair to treat them this way?
No, I don't think it's fair.
And can you call yourself an animal lover while you are being unfair to them?
That's a good question. You got me there.
And my point is not to get you there, right? My point is to kind of show you the contradiction in this idea, right? Because we all like to think of ourselves as fair, animal lovers, and individuals and animals bring us this joy because we see the innocence in their eyes, right? When we see a little dog and something, we're like, oh, it's so cute, they're so innocent, and we love it. And the reality is the animals that we neglect, like the cows, chickens, and pigs, are just as innocent.
Yeah.
It's just that we are forced into this idea that it's okay what we do to them. But I want to have this conversation with people, not to judge them or what they've been doing, because I don't care about
I love how you're going about it too. It's very nice.
I'm just trying, going forward is my question, is my intent, right? Because I don't really care what happened in the past.
Yeah.
And going forward, my intent is really to get you to stop supporting this, because you seem like a rational, nice person, right?
I appreciate that.
Don't you think that we have a responsibility to not support this kind of stuff, even if everybody else does? We can choose to not support it, and that would save hundreds of lives every year.
I do see the reasoning behind it, and it is actually, you put it in a very good way.
Yeah.
Like, I haven't thought about it as much as the way you put it, the way you kind of compared it. It's actually a very good comparison. But I do see in me, my life, I don't see myself not eating meat.
Yeah.
I think the fact that I grew up on it, it's a big part of my culture and my religion and just everything in general. I think it's just, I don't see myself stopping it, but I do see the viewpoint that it actually does make me think about what exactly goes behind these scenes more.
But you could always have plant-based meat, right? Like, as far as I understand from your perspective, you don't really care if the meat comes from an animal or not, right?
Yeah.
So let's say if you find a solution, a plant-based meat that tastes almost identical to the meat, would you have any reason to not use that instead of a normal meat, instead of the meat of an animal?
I mean, if it's the same, I have tried plant-based. Like, I do eat plant-based. Whenever I have one of my friends that are vegan, for example, I will, I'll try and accommodate for them. So, but I could consider it, but I think it would take some thinking. It would take some actual pondering, some thinking, some time, because it is, a big part of how I grew up.
I get that, but do you think that the reason why I ask this is because a lot of people then they bring up saying that, oh no, the taste is not the same, therefore I want this other one. But there's a small taste difference. Obviously, I think if you've had plant-based meats, you realize it. But would the small taste difference justify what they go through?
Okay, wait. Can I give a counter? Okay.
Sure.
Not what if, but there are many industries or many companies out there that do it in a horrible way. Like, go out about, like, I'm just used to it, harvesting animal meat in a just bad way. Yeah. But what if people did it in a more, like, for example, the way they go about Wagyu, for example, you know how the cows are treated with, like, the utmost, like, not more respect. They give them proper food. They make sure they're clean throughout their whole life.
Why do they do that?
This is mainly Japan.
But why do they do that?
I think it's just to get the best quality out of the beef in the end.
So for their body.
That's a good. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So by the way, this is kind of like a little bit of a. It's not factually true. Yeah. While some Wagyu cows are treated better, the reality is that they're just a different breed.
Yeah.
So it's not that they are necessarily are treated better.
Yeah.
They're just treated as the same as all other cows.
Okay.
They get killed at a year or two. It's
Yeah.
just that they're a different breed. At some point, maybe it was the case in order to selectively bred them to be how they are now. But now it's they're just a different breed.
I see.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I'll have to look more into it.
You looking more into it, but like
Yeah.
the question is because while you look into this and while you do all this research, which I think you should, because it's important that we all look into this.
Exactly.
Do you think you have a responsibility to not put animals in this position while you do this?
No, there is some responsibility. I think everyone has a bit of responsibility.
Yeah. And if I ask you, this is the last question, and I will let you go afterwards. How many more animals should be exploited and slaughtered for you from now on?
That's a question I cannot answer.
What is the ideal? Should it be zero? Or should it be more than zero?
I can't say zero because these
So
animals.
you're afraid to give up meat.
Not that I'm afraid to give up meat, but even if you look at other facts, I'm a Muslim, for example.
Yeah.
That's a big part of our religion is slaughtering animals in order to give back.
You mean
And
like for aid?
for aid, and also it's just a part of our religion. We have a day of the month, or a week more. It's called Eid, where we just slaughter. It's like
You
a way-
don't have to. There's vegan Muslims. You don't have to do that.
True.
You just
I
have to
don't
do
know.
some form of sacrifice, right? Like you can
Yes,
give money
true.
to somebody, right? You don't have to do
True,
that.
true.
And wouldn't the more
But, yeah.
compassionate be,
Yeah.
the more compassionate thing be to not slaughter a sentient being?
That would be compassionate.
Yeah.
I do believe so. I do agree with you.
Yeah.
It will just take some more thinking from my end.
Okay. Let me give you this. I'll do this with you because I'll give you a card. I don't have any more cards with me. So if I give you this card, there's a documentary here called Dominion. Do you think you can give
Okay.
that a watch?
I will. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. And
Of course.
until you watch it, do you think you can choose to not demand their exploitation anymore? Until you watch the documentary.
Okay. I'll do it. All right.
you so
It was
much.
lovely talking to you. I love
Same.
what you're doing. Yeah.
Thank you. I
Good luck.
appreciate
Eh?
it. Have a
Enjoy
good
it.
one. Cheers. His friends were waiting. I couldn't have a longer conversation with him. I don't think he'll go vegan for sure. But not everybody's, I just watched Dominion, really eye-opening, says Rick. It is pretty fucked up. Whew. Thank you everybody for being here. I hope you're enjoying the conversations. And if you are, remember to hit that like, subscribe. Those numbers don't really mean anything. It's just like when I see those numbers, I'm like, those are cool numbers. Oh, look at the lens flare. Look at the lens flare. Do you see the lens flare here? Look at it. That's so cool. I haven't seen a lens flare on a phone until now. This is the first time I see it. You have nice cheeks. Oh, speaking of nice cheeks, speaking of that, we had a We the Free event this Sunday, and I had a conversation with a guy who was almost vegan. He said he only consumes every once in a while some cheese, and I tried going that route and explained to him, and at the end he looks at me and goes like, "You're a cheeky boy," and he literally picks up my cheek and does this. What the fuck? Who does that? Who picks up somebody's cheek and goes like this? I haven't had that done to me since I was a child. Dominion shattered me. B12 Babe, I couldn't even watch it. I could not watch Dominion. I tell you what, everyone, you want to have a conversation? If you're brave, watch Dominion. Chip, what about overfishing? What about fishing in general? Do not fish. It's not necessarily overfishing. There's no such thing as overfishing. All fishing is bad. Fishing is essentially you bait a sentient individual with some form of food, and because they're in a survival mode and they need to eat, they take the bait, and then you asphyxiate them to death. You take them out of their environment where they can breathe, and you put them somewhere where they can no longer breathe, and they asphyxiate to death. Fishing is the same as taking a dog and putting their head in the water so that they can no longer breathe, killing them that way. Fishing is extremely cruel. Extremely cruel.
Well, then that means for me, I'm not going to throw them in here. That would be a terrible idea at this point in the show. Audience, please come forward to the room.
All of it is cruel, to be honest. All of the animal agriculture just saddens me. Every time I discuss a procedure, every time I speak about it, it just makes my skin feel bad. Just all of it is bad. That's why you spare fish, or maybe not at all. I have a lot of respect for you, Chip, talking to all of those people. Thank you, Tsard. Fish feel pain, yeah. Fish definitely feel pain. We have plenty of evidence. We don't have to be debating this kind of stuff.
Putting that right here to make it work. I'll do my best trick of all. Agree. Thank you.
1 equals vegan, 2 equals non-vegan, 3 equals higher. Someone who has similar ethics to Jeffrey Dahmer, says DJ Arrow. That's a good one. I recently found out that the slaughterhouse we go to kills 19,000 pigs a day. Jesus Christ, Pixie. Almost 20,000 pigs a day. Jesus Christ, that's an insane number. Ugh. Whenever I hear that, my brain's like, it just doesn't want to hear it. You want to have a conversation? It's getting to be a little bit colder.
That are in the way of free performing these days. Everybody has free entertainment in their pockets.
I don't know what this guy is doing. Let me show you. See if I can. Wait. Trying to find him. No, I can't find him.
Money, you don't have. Please don't do this at the end, alright? Thank you! And then leave.
Oh, he's no longer doing that. That's why I can't find him. He was just sitting on one leg. Chip, can you play any instruments? I play a little piano. I'm not great though. I'm pretty mediocre, but I started when I was 20. I did like a year of piano, and that's it, yeah. And I know a little bit I can play some chords on the guitar, but with the guitar I'm even worse. I'm ultra amateur. Hey, you wanna have a conversation?
Hello. How are you doing?
Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Say again?
Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay. You wanna come over here so that you interview? Nope. Okay.
So what's this all about then?
What's your name?
My name's Carl.
Carl, nice to meet you. I'm Chip.
And you, mate?
Where are you from?
From the UK.
From
Plymouth.
the UK.
Plymouth in England.
Okay, so Carl, I'm an animal rights activist. I want to speak on behalf of animals. How do you feel about animals?
I like animals.
You like animals?
Yeah.
Do you have any pet companions?
Yeah, I have a dog. Well, yeah, dog.
You have a dog? Well, what's their name?
Reg.
Reg. Yeah. What's Reg like? Does Reg have a personality? Is he
Yeah, he's
different
a
than
French
other dogs?
bulldog. They've got plenty of personality.
Yeah. Do you think Reg has experiences life? Like this?
Well, it's a dog.
Yeah. Does he experience life?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think it would be okay to exploit Reg?
No.
No. Like, by that I mean, like, do you think if Reg's flesh tasted great, would it be okay to kill him and eat him? No. Do you think it's okay to do that to other animals?
Yeah, I reckon.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, why is that?
Well, because I like a bit of beef.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if the
I like lamb. I like chicken.
But if you like their flesh, but if the flesh of the other animals, if the flesh of dogs tasted 1,000 times better, would you be in favor of exploiting?
No, I wouldn't eat the dog. No.
No, not your dog, other dogs.
I know.
That were brought into existence specifically.
Listen, I didn't realise this was all about. I didn't realise you were talking about this. I quite like my meat, like, you know. Yeah.
So you're okay with exploiting animals, right?
Yeah, I am then.
Yeah. So you're an animal abuser, correct? Why do you want to abuse animals, dude? What did they ever do to you to abuse them? I tried pushing him a little bit at the end now. Didn't work. Did nothing. What a dick, yeah. Yeah, you see what happens when I go too fast into it? This is what happens. The dissonance sets in instantly. But some people are like that, aren't they? Some people will always be like that, I think. We'll see. We'll continuously have conversations.
we're running out of control, China.
I think I'm gonna be here for another 10 minutes and then I'm gonna go home.
This is not working, but I think I can.
I realized that 2 hours is kind of the perfect duration to do outreach, and
I guess it's below my stage here.
yeah.
But just be careful
This
about
guy is a right shower.
standing too close for too long. And
What's a right shower? Could we deport you? No, you cannot deport me now. Where would you deport me? I'm a Dutch citizen, bro. Are you gonna deport me back to my house? Am I not allowed to be in public or something? That's the root of. He's saying something we don't like. Quick, deport him. He's saying something. He's challenging my preconceived, oppressive notion. He's challenging my bigoted views. Quickly, oppress him. I don't want to be challenged on my oppressive actions. Quickly. So funny. You're not Dutch. Yes, I am. I would show you my passport, but I'm not going to do that.
I'm pretty sure I did this like all the way. Lamp oil, but yeah, there we go.
If only you had that guitar and the piano. Yeah.
Let's just keep it going. Hold on, let me click it.
You really want to see how mediocre I am, Rick, at it? Dutch is cool, double Dutch. I don't know.
Thank you very much for even taking it off out of the script for you. Good work, too.
Whatever you are, Dutch, not Dutch, German, not German. Whatever you are, it's fine. You were wherever you were born, wherever you chose to move and fought and did the citizenship test. Wherever you are right now, it's fine. As long as you're enjoying your life, as long as you're not oppressing others, it's all good. It's all about oppression at the end of the day. The reason why we have all these rules is because we don't want oppression. I liked a sub. I've been coming here for a while and sometimes I mess around, but Chip reads and answers my real questions. Oh yeah, Green Substance, I've been seeing you for a while now. Thank you for being here. Look at this guy. You hear him. Wait. Come on, he's still doing it. Look at him. Ah, he stopped just now. He was juggling fiery stuff while singing the...
Nobody move.
I hope the video is good, yeah. Deport, clean up your country. Tom, we believe in human rights and individual rights, Tom. But if you don't believe in individual rights, it's probably because you have privilege and you've never had to believe in individual human rights. But you see, we do believe in human rights. But you know what, everybody? I'm getting a little bit cold, so I'm going to do something a little bit awkward, but I have to do it. So I'm going to put you over here. Let me do this. You guys want to have a conversation? Perfect. Warm up a little bit. Keep warm. Yeah. Somebody said dislike the video. Oh, I'm sorry about that. You don't like jumping jacks? Shall we be doing lunges? Are these better? Is this better? Is it better to do lunges? Axel's doing a 12-hour walk today. Hell yeah. We gotta get to Axel after this. 12-hour walk. It's insane. It's amazing. 10 out of 10 lunch form. It's a pretty good lunch form. What do you mean? Chip, who are you patronizing today? And chill mods, I'm harmless. I'm not patronizing anybody. Hey, you want to have a conversation? That's okay. You guys ever tried curtsy lunges? Try those if you want to try some really good type of lunging. So now normally you do lunges like this, right? Where you go like this. Try the curtsy lunges where you'd go a little bit with the leg from behind and you go down. It's a little bit like this. See, it's crossed. Oh, these work your mid glutes. So nice. I thought you said lunches. Whoa, vegans really don't like vegetarians. Well, we don't like anybody who's oppressing animals. And it's not about being vegan. I guess it's about being an animal rights activist. There are several vegans who have no problems with vegetarians or people consuming animal products. But if you're an animal rights activist, you're not going to like somebody who violates the rights of animals. It's pretty simple. Renee says, well, I don't like anybody regardless. There you go. Not cross training. Chip training is where it's at. Hi, you wanna have a conversation?
But I'm late.
Okay. You don't like me, Chippy. I don't know who you are, Greg Wildridge. I don't like what you're saying. If you're going to be saying things like it's okay to oppress animals, I have a problem with you. I don't know who you are. Maybe, maybe you donate to the homeless. Maybe you live a life where you try to better everyone. But if you exploit animals, I'm not going to like your exploitation of animals regardless. I'm not going to have a problem with you specifically. It's not about you, it's about them. You want to have a conversation? Yeah. Are you okay being live on YouTube? Okay.
Can I take the video?
Yeah, of course. You want to come here to the chamber? What's your name?
My name's Christian.
Christian, I'm Chip. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Chip.
Where are you from?
South Africa, Johannesburg.
South Africa.
Yeah.
Interesting. I spoke to another person from South Africa today.
Whoa,
do you live here or do you study here? What's
no,
going on?
we came to visit.
You
It's
just
our
came to
first time
visit?
in Amsterdam, so we've been staying here since Friday. We're here for a week, and then we're going to Paris on Friday.
Oh, nice. You're just doing the whole Euro trip type of situation.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm an animal rights activist. I want to speak on behalf of animals.
I feel very strongly about it. I follow this page on Instagram called Kamagawa and Save the Reef. I'm also we both love animals really, like, a lot. And I actually saw, sorry, question.
Go on.
No, I was
I
just going
love
to say,
it.
I saw
I love hearing it.
a video on Kamagawa's page about the lion cub trade in Africa. And they basically, they breed them for, what's the, volutourism is I think the term that I read. And they basically breed the animals, take them away from their parents when they're cubs about 2-3 days old, and exploit them.
Is that bad?
Yeah, it's horrible. I mean,
It's horrible.
We went to a place in Johannesburg called Sun City, and just an hour before Sun City is a lion, it's a place called Predator World, but they have like white tigers there, lions, a lot of wildcats, but the conditions are just appalling. It's really terrible. It's actually quite sad.
Yeah, so I like what you said, this bringing into existence animals to exploit them. That's bad, right?
Yeah, it's horrible.
That's actually why I'm here. Do you think that maybe there's, like you're against that, right?
100%.
Do you think that are you vegan?
No, I'm not, but I actually...
Because I didn't know how to tackle this.
No.
Because it's so interesting. Not a lot of people tell me about the exploitation and bringing into existence, but when we farm animals, we do just that. We bring them into existence to exploit them and then kill them.
I mean, it's like I sound like a bit of I'm contradicting myself when I feel so strong about it, but I eat meat.
Yeah.
It has been a topic of conversation that we've been speaking about for like the past couple of months.
Yeah.
Like we feel bad, like eating animals.
So why not stop?
I know it's something that education on it, and actually educating yourself on the topic is the best thing to do, actually, because I mean we go through phases where we don't eat meat and then we eat meat again, and it's just, I think because we've been brought up in families where it's okay. In South Africa we have something called a braai, which is like a barbecue, and it's something that's very close to our culture, so pretty much every weekend we'd have a braai barbecue.
You can put on the barbecue anything else. You don't have to put somebody's flesh on the barbecue, right?
100%, yeah.
Right. Like I'm assuming you have some plant-based products that resemble meat also, if you really want to go that direction.
Yeah, there's tofu, there's
tofu,
soy.
yeah. So just so many options, right?
Yeah, and I've actually found that like soy is actually really good. It tastes amazing, and we had chicken wings which were actually cauliflower, and we could not taste the difference. It was
Exactly, it's
amazing.
insane, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we live in that's exactly it, because in the past we could justify it by saying there was some form of necessity, but nowadays we live in a world where our taste pleasure, our nutrition, everything can be handled on a plant-based diet. Everything is just there.
Yeah.
All we got to do is just make the right choices.
Yeah.
And if you don't know how to do that, that's fine. I can give you resources to help you with that. But the how is the easy part, because in reality we can ask ChatGPT, we can ask Google, we can do all the things we want.
yeah.
But I want to see this motivation, because I love the passion that you started having this conversation with me about. Like you had this whole passion about how would they do animals. You even mentioned exploitation.
Yeah.
But then it saddens me to hear that you also at the same time pay for animals to be exploited, right?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah,
So-
it's something that I almost like kind of, because I feel so strong about animal cruelty and the exploitation of animals, I feel guilty and ashamed when eating meat sometimes.
But that's the normal reaction we should
Yeah.
have, and that's beautiful to have that.
Yeah.
Do you think that, like, what's keeping you from being vegan then?
To be quite honest, the expense. It's very expensive in my country to eat on a plant-based diet.
But if that weren't the case, if you have the resources required to help you,
100%,
you would
yeah.
100% go vegan?
Yeah.
Okay, so if I ask you, I'll give you the resources, how many more animals should be exploited for you from now on? None. Brother, I like you. You seem like a nice guy. So there's a thing called, first of all, this is a documentary called Dominion. If you scan this QR code, it appears on top. It just shows you what animals go through. I think it's important to know, and I think it will help you to motivate you in whichever direction you want. You can either say, I don't care, I'll just continue doing it, or you can say, I don't want to be part of it. This is one documentary that you should watch. And there's a thing there called Challenge 22. They hook you up with a dietitian, they send you recipes every day, and they help you go vegan for free.
That's great.
All you got to do is just start.
That's
and while
great.
you're here in Amsterdam, you guys have lunch already? Have you?
We had a late breakfast.
You had a late breakfast. So if
Yeah.
you're gonna go, like, there's a karma kebab here, amazing, made out of celery. It's a kebab
Okay.
made out of celery, amazing. And then there's a Surinamese place here called the Old Soul. Also vegan. Both of them are vegan. Both of them are pretty local, and they're delicious. So I urge you to try that.
No, we definitely will, man.
Until
Nice
you
to meet
watch
man.
that documentary called Dominion, do you think you can not demand their exploitation anymore until you watch it? That means just eat plant-based until you watch it?
To be completely honest with you, I feel as though it would I'd be able to, but it would be a bit difficult.
Not for me, for them. Come on.
Yeah, I
The
mean,
difficulty that you would have, it's not compared
yeah,
to the difficulty that they
yeah,
have.
yeah. Like I mentioned to you, the main thing when it boils down to it really is our culture back in South Africa and the cost.
They can, like, Challenge 22 can help you with all that, but you gotta want it again, because if we just say cost and culture if we just use it as a justification,
Yeah.
it will never stop, right?
100%, yeah.
And we gotta acknowledge that if we have the options not to, we gotta be aware of it and we gotta take it. Otherwise, we'll always be in this, oh, it's just my culture and
Yeah.
we'll always just keep finding excuses.
Yeah.
But for them, it's a perpetual chain of exploitation, abuse, and slaughter.
Yeah.
And I just don't want us to keep supporting that.
Agreed.
So watch that video, hold yourself accountable, and don't do it until you watch it, okay?
Nah,
it's
thanks,
not that
man.
difficult.
Thanks so much, Chip. Nice
Thank you
to
so
meet
much.
man. Good
Have a
luck.
good one. Cheers.
Good to meet you.
Good to meet you too. He's a nice guy, and like so much passion at the beginning, huh? Like, it's insane to see somebody who's so passionate about it. He even mentioned exploitation, bringing them into existence. I get way too excited when I see people like that. I need to tone it down a little bit and be a bit more strategic. But I don't, just caught the last one, really nicely done. It's so impressive to me that there's people who feel so strongly about this, and then they go to this other side. It's a clear example of the wrongness of what it is in the world, where we reject our responsibility, where we neglect it, and where we continue doing something even if it's difficult. Hey, Rider Chick, nice to see you here. I'm gonna spend with you guys maybe like 5 more minutes, and then I'm gonna go. If somebody comes meanwhile, We'll have a conversation with them, but otherwise, yeah. Finish on a high. Yeah, that was a really nice one, huh? Thank you so much, everybody, for all the super chats. Also, I appreciate that. I'll probably be back. I don't know if I'll be back tomorrow. We'll see. Tomorrow is a day where I also need to do more work. So I'm gonna do some work today, but we'll see also tomorrow. But if not, Friday for sure and Saturday for sure. Saturday will be with Sohan also. So Sohan will be back. We'll be doing with him activism on Saturday. Friday also definitely, and Sunday also. I'm trying to find the balance. I'm trying to find the balance of doing activism because I did 1 week, I did a little bit too much, and then I felt a little bit awkward doing that much. So I'm trying to find balance. Axel's doing a 12-hour hike today, FYI. Yeah, so Axel, if any of the mods want to drop Axel's stream into the chat, would be great. He's doing a 12-hour walk. I don't know if he does it for the animals or why he does it, but it's amazing. I'm just gonna go there, chill while I work. Maybe, watch him. He's got a cool mustache, cool person also. Yeah. Anik says I will come 21st and also try to catch Harlem Save Square. That's amazing, Anik. That's amazing. Your deadlift video was nice, perfection. Thank you, Rider Chick. Yeah, I'm gonna try to make a bit more videos also in the gym. I go so often, and it's a pity because, yeah. Smells like weed. Somebody smoking weed. The smell of weed. That takes serious work to build up that kind of strength. Yeah, it was the most interesting thing about the deadlift video is that before going vegan, I was deadlifting 120 kilograms for 1 rep max. That was my 1 rep max, 120 kg before going vegan, and I was at 75 kg weight, so I was a little bit less weight. I'm now somewhere around 83 kg, so I got somewhere near 8 kilograms of, I think, mostly muscle because it's not a lot of fat. And now I can deadlift 185 is my 1 rep max now. 120 is like now extremely easy for me to deadlift. It's like, I think I can easily do 20 or something. But anyway, it just shows that it's hard work to get to that strength. It's not, oh, if you consume animal products. No, bro. Like this whole narrative of thinking that you have more strength if you consume this product rather than this product. It's a little bit like wanting to find a cheat code to it, right? It's a little bit like, I don't want to work hard. I just want to, this is where I think it would work better. It's not. The reality is you just got to train hard and consume enough protein. Doesn't matter where the protein source is coming from. How about in kilograms? Oh, that was all in kilograms I was mentioning, Rick. Everything is in kilograms that I was saying, not in pounds. I don't know in pounds. I guess pounds would be, I don't know in pounds. I don't know in pounds. So how much protein you eat per day? Depends on the day. Yesterday I had around 300 grams of protein. But lately I've also been eating a lot. I don't want to eat this much anymore. I don't like eating so much. It was fun for a while, but it's becoming expensive to eat so much. I eat around 5,000. I've been for 2 weeks now. I've been eating between 5,000 and 6,000 calories. Between 5,000 and 6,000 calories per day. It's a fuck ton. That's a lot of calories, and I don't want to eat that much anymore. So what I'm going to be eating now is I'm going towards 4,000 calories was the perfect, I think, between 4,000 and 4,500, somewhere that. You're bulking? No, I'm not even bulking. I've just been moving out a lot. Like, for example, last week I had a day where I biked for like between Utrecht and Amsterdam, if anybody knows. 83 kilograms is 183 pounds, yeah. Yeah, I eat a lot. Yeah, that's also why I'm kind of done with eating so much. It also, yeah, it's not nice. But anyway, when I was eating 4,000 calories, I could also accomplish 300 grams of protein. For example, let me put it this way. The meal that I had for lunch had 600 calories and 50 grams of protein. you can definitely get a lot of protein on a plant-based diet. It's just, I guess a lot of people just don't realize how you can get a lot of protein. But take, for instance, Brussels sprouts, which I had today. They have a lot of protein. I never realized Brussels sprouts have a lot of protein. If you put Brussels sprouts with some tofu, you're gonna get a pretty high protein meal. How tall are you? 180 or 5'10". I don't know how you want to say it. Wow, hopefully your weight and health didn't get halved too. No. I track everything I eat. I track every calorie I burn. I'm pretty... So I only eat as much as I burn, essentially. What are you doing for the holidays? Probably gonna meet some friends for Christmas. We're gonna be doing a potluck, you know, where we each bring our own food. Vegan friends, all of us, okay. 5,000 calories at 5'10" is a lot. Yeah, I know. I have also a high base metabolic rate, so on top of me working out hard at the gym, and on top of me, I'm constantly, when I work, because I'm a software engineer, and when I work I just have a treadmill under my desk and I constantly just walk the whole day, which also burns a fuck ton of calories. But I don't want to do that anymore because it's just, again, it's just a lot of eating. And while you can think that, oh, I'm going to enjoy eating this and that, at some point it gets boring. It's just the limitations of what you want to eat gets boring. And not because of, like, there's a lot of good foods to eat also as a plant-based. It's just that I'm also, because I'm now 38 and going towards 40, I'm trying to also lower my saturated fat and salt intake because I have high blood pressure in my family from my father's side. So I'm just trying to be healthy, and being healthy with a lot of calories is going to be boring. Jay was replying to me about my food shopping bill halving. Okay, yeah. Tofu is the worst argument for vegans. Tofu is amazing, man. What's your LDL cholesterol? I don't know. I haven't measured it. I have to check it. I'm pretty sure it's good though, because I don't have any cholesterol. I don't buy any cholesterol. I eat some saturated fat from coconutty stuff, but that's it. Yeah. The truth is not Chip's strong point. I beg to differ. It is, definitely is. Robin says 10K a year is not a job. Well, Robin, it is for me because that's part of the money. I'm partly using my savings, partly the money, and partly the people who are sending super chats over here, which I wholeheartedly appreciate, because I use all that to try and have conversations with people and try to dedicate my time towards fighting for animal rights. I pretty much wish I would get paid enough that I wouldn't. I'm still in a financial pickle, but I'll have to find a solution for next year because I don't want to waste all my savings, and especially now with the world how it is today, right? So we'll see. But yeah, the truth is my strong point, and I don't want to talk about my financial issues because I don't want people to feel like obligated or something to donate. I don't like that. I'll find a way, whatever happens. Are you in Amsterdam for the New Year's? B12 Day, probably, yeah. We have not made any plans for B12. For B12 Day. It's such a good name. We haven't made any plans for New Year's, but probably will be in Amsterdam. Yeah. When I say we, it's me and my friends who are also meeting for Christmas. So I'm assuming that we'll probably be doing something for New Year's because every year since the last couple of years we've been doing something together. Did any of the European countries ban fireworks yet? I hope so. I think Netherlands banned fireworks starting next year. That's what they said. And to be honest, I have been hearing monumentally less fireworks. It's December and normally they're all over, but now there's way less. Yeah, next year. When we lived in Germany, they bombed the streets with fireworks. So tragic. Writer check. The other bridge where I do outreach, not here, but the other bridge where I do outreach, I was there on one New Year's Eve. I kid you not, it was PTSD. It was insane. So many fireworks everywhere, and not just fireworks, because fireworks are kind of pretty if you look at the sky, whatever. They were the crackers. There was a person who had these giant ass crackers that whenever they went boom, they literally destroyed your eardrums. Like people destroying signs, people putting them in trash cans, destroying trash cans. It was insane. Like I don't know why they allowed this kind of shit. It was ridiculous. It was literally what's that movie where they do the Purge? It was the Purge. New Year's Eve was the Dutch Purge. Yeah, in the Netherlands, fireworks is often massive explosive. That's what it is. Robin, what facts do we not want to? What facts do we not want to accept, Robin? By the way, you don't know how to spell accept, but that's okay, Robin. What facts do we not want to accept, Robin? Vegan for world peace? Hell yeah, Linda. Hell yeah. I think I'm done. Robin, I'm waiting on that answer. What facts do we not want to accept, huh? Robin. Come on. Let's deal with it. You don't want to debate me, but you're spewing nonsense in the chat, so tell me. Robin, what facts do we not want to accept? Are eggs okay to eat? If you want to eat the period of a woman, you can eat the period of the woman. Read above. Can your cattle survive the winter with our feed? Robin, what facts are we not accepting again? You asked the question. Can you please answer the question with a response, not another question? What facts do we not accept, Robin? I'm gonna wait it out. And Robin, you come on all the vegan channels. I've seen you not just in one. I've seen you in several vegan channels. So what facts do we not accept? Come on, Robin, I want to be educated. They are not extorted. Who mentioned that they're extorted? They are exploited, brother. I understand that maybe English is not your primary language, or maybe that you don't know what exploitation is, but you can use a dictionary. And if factually, if we did what we do to animals, if we did it to humans, would you call it exploitation, Robin? Robin, would you call it exploitation if we brought into existence humans to use their body, and when we can no longer use their body, we kill them? Would you call that exploitation, Robin? I'm waiting. It's a yes or no, Robin. It's simple to type. It's either 3 letters or 2 letters. Okay, so Robin, I see you can't answer questions. That's okay. You're probably not very smart. That's okay. Robin, it's okay. You can go somewhere else, Robin. I don't appreciate you. I would say that I appreciate you, but I've seen you in so many vegan channels, Robin. You can go about your day. You're free to do your whole thing. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. I'm normally not a dick to some people, but some people, they come into these channels and they just start saying nonsense and nonsense and nonsense. And I don't think we should live in a world where we should allow people to just communicate nonsense simply because they want to. This isn't a world where we like, and I don't just mean anti-vegan stuff. I mean nonsensical stuff, especially when it portrays oppression. No, don't just allow people to be oppressive or to say nonsensical stuff. It's fine if you don't know any better, but when you come every single day on every single stream, you hear the arguments and then you still can't get there? No thank you, bruh. No thank you, bruh. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. I want to give a shout out. I want to give a shout out to Draculum, to, of course, for being the first to comment on the last stream that we did on Street. And then I want to give another shout out to Jake Lagatare. He was the second to comment on the stream. And Martin Kevin, he was the third to comment on the stream. That's what we do. We give shout outs to the first people to comment on the streams. The first, second, and third. I actually remember this time. I looked it up. See, I can do it. Can you go to a keto diet if you're vegan? Yeah, you can, of course. It would be a bit more difficult, but you can. For sure you can. How about the one that comments now? Yeah, also, if you comment first on the next one, comment first, second, and third, we'll probably give a shout out. I want to say probably because I always remember the first, but sometimes I don't remember the second and third. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. If you want to know what it is that we're talking about, Tard Yan, maybe watch the 3-minute video that I have in the description of this stream. It's worth watching just to kind of see a perspective of where we're coming from. And if you enjoy it, watch what it is and just ask yourself if you really want to be part of that. That's all it is. As for the rest, thank you for being here. Have an awesome day. And I'll see you in the next one, okay? We need to stop oppressing animals. That's what it is. Thank you, David, for putting the video in here. Yeah. How old are you?
50.
Oh, you can't be on camera though.
Okay.
Yeah. Because you can't give informed consent. Say it again?
We are Greek.
Doesn't matter. You can't give informed consent if you're young. Yeah. They wanted to have a conversation, but I said they can't be on camera because they were very young. So yeah, thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Have an awesome day. I'll see you in the next one, okay? See you in the next one. Bye.